I'll go to Doge and try and shake him awake.
What now?
Badly try and tap his shoulder to see if he wakes up.
Right, yeah, he wakes up. Doge?
What's happened? What's going on?
And as he says that, I look at Doge and I just say to him, I know the look of a man who's haunted by his past. If there's anything you ever need to say, you can talk to me.
Thank you. Duly noted.
Probably get up, collect all the traps and stuff. The
Yeah,
evil thing, the evil town is just over the horizon.
yeah, it's very close by.
Yeah, with
It's
thunder
reaching.
and
Do we
water.
want to look for food and water again?
Are we still hearing the yelling constantly?
No, the yelling has stopped. It is now just like a normal morning. Doge, you need to roll a Constitution saving throw because you basically in your mind haven't really slept properly. So you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
With the advantage, which I can allow.
2, 14.
Yeah, okay, that makes it. So you don't have any. So if you failed that, you would have gained a level of exhaustion, and that would mean that you have a disadvantage on certain throws and stuff. So yeah, no, you make it. You make it through. You wake up not feeling fresh, but not exhausted. All right, so you've collected your traps. You guys have packed up. It's around 8 o'clock now. You guys are ready to head off. Where are you heading to?
To the village,
Yeah.
I guess.
All right.
To the village.
Oh, that village. What's it called?
Canberra.
Coneyberry.
Coneyberry, yeah.
Have I done a history check on Coneyberry?
Yes.
I can't remember.
Yeah,
Can I do a history check now that we're a bit closer? Or when we get closer, I'll do a history check.
All right. Just for future reference. Yeah, that's fine. I think just for future reference, when we depending on the area we're in will depend on if you have advantage or not, or disadvantage or nothing. If you're well versed in the area, you'll have advantage. If you're not, if you're doing history checks and stuff like that, similar with any other topic or whatever.
Cool.
So, Ada, you can. But if you've already rolled a history check on something and it was a fail, you can't roll another one. Or hey, was that fair enough?
If you don't know something, you're not gonna suddenly know something.
Yeah.
But I think in general that's the rule. Like you can't go, I'm going to try and open it. I'm going to try and open it. I'm going to try and open it.
No, you can, but it will get harder, and a certain amount of
Like
time.
history,
obviously.
Yeah, and a certain amount of time also goes by when you do that. So, did you check, Ada?
I checked. Somebody mentioned the name, and I did a history check on the name, but not since we are closer. So maybe if I see some buildings or whatever, do you reckon? Even if it works disadvantage?
No, I don't think so, because I mean, you're from the south. You haven't really been in this area before.
Okay.
So,
Do we travel around or through?
Through experience. Sorry. Character.
Well, I mean, are we going to go towards the screaming and investigate?
Just
we know it's
before
the RP, so
before we start moving, because I remember last time I did some check. I can't remember which one it was. Which I pretty much identified the screaming as the ghosts that are haunted, and I learned from them on the Mage Guild. So I'm just explaining that to all of you guys as well, like what it is, so you know what it is. Not like in a rush because we had demons close to our houses or sleeping positions. Hello.
let me just close here so that. But yeah, so you explained that it was just ghosts.
Well,
And that
maybe
you'll
we
have
should
to
be-
find the local wizard if you wanted to
No more, pretty much.
dispel them.
There was a
How
nibble
far
and then a lot of
to the other
licking.
side of Coneyberry is the town? Or is it like in the middle? We're on day 3 now of day 6, right?
You guys are on day 3.
Kind of like crotch.
So if we want to go to the town first, after
think
we're going to come
my
back, we'll take 3 days
Parents
to come
both
back.
sat on my lap. So.
To come back to
Probably.
Coneyberry, it will take about. Let me just check the map here. I think it's 2 days actually. Yeah, I think I was mistaken with the 5 days. I think 6 days. I think it's just 5. So it will take you. Yeah, it will take you 3. It will take you 3 days to get back to Coneyberry.
So do you guys want to now
We
check
still
out what's
make a-
happening there, or do you want to go drop the wagon there?
Or 2.5 days.
Try and
right,
find the
sorry.
wizard afterwards to try and help the lost souls.
We only get paid if we deliver the wagon.
Yeah.
But we could find some cool loot and adventure in the town. Maybe some dragons.
Yeah, well, the path that you're on goes right through the
Does
town.
it? Okay, well then
Yeah.
we have it on
Yeah,
there.
follow the path.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay, so I can probably jump really high, so I can try traveling like along roofs and stuff to give us like advantage against flying thing. It might make us a little slower.
Let's quickly check something.
I think we should just set up a good guard around the cart when we go through.
Definitely.
And maybe send like
who
2
can
people.
attack from range?
This guy.
Me! But I throw axes, so.
So how much ammo? 2.
2.
Okay.
And a trident, and a trident.
And a
If
trident.
you trident something out of the air, I will be
Heartbeat.
like.
Yeah, I've got a
Is
crossbow.
it very long around Goblins?
To go around it,
Yeah.
there is a river that you need to cross, and the only bridge, it's not a big one, but the only bridge is kind of right past Coneyberry.
Okay, so
We're going
so
to
we.
Coneyberry.
Yeah, we kind of have to go through.
Okay, yes, okay.
You don't have to, but I mean, it's the quickest,
Okay, but-
shortest way.
Yeah.
Before we go in,
Yeah,
I
no,
want to get water in.
I think you should just go.
But we're filling up water skins.
I think the river is on
The
the other
river.
side.
Remember, the water we have right now is clean. The water in the river is not.
Yeah, but we should probably drink. We need 2 water skins a day.
Yeah, but if we fill up the water, we have to boil it as well before we can actually. drink it.
From that river that you're
Yeah,
sitting,
that's-
where the
that's-
camp is
Guys,
now,
we'll
yeah.
Drink our water that we have.
Yeah.
'Cause
You
there
guys
might
have
be a
6
while in
days.
the
You guys
town.
do have 6 days worth of water. We've already established this.
We can check if there's water in the town, like a well or something.
Yeah. All right. So let's just quickly establish.
So, just for interest sake, are we drinking some water in the morning as well?
Probably.
I'll quickly. Okay, so what I'd like to do is cast prestidigitation. Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation.
I'll just do a roll anyway. And you guys are either getting Frisco or you're getting the best coffee in the world.
All right.
So
Actually found
it's
that word
just
for that reading. I was like, oh,
it's a 6, so it's like a Nescafe.
Yeah, that's
like
what.
a Ricoffee.
Gold, Nescafe Gold.
No, it's a 6.
mm.
Yeah,
Oh, well,
it's just really
plus-
crappy
I
morning
get a
coffee.
+5 though.
You're not
Oh yeah, it's plus
So
5.
it's 11.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's
that's good.
Maybe like it's not Ricoffee, it's like Nescafe.
Yeah, that's
So
good.
you're like,
You ruined my good
What's
water.
coffee?
Yeah, coffee.
okay. For those of you who wanted coffee, can get coffee. The other ones,
But it is decaf. There is no caffeine.
yeah.
So he's just
I'll be-
ruining my water.
I pretty much make the water taste like fish guts for Session. Fish water.
You mean?
Yeah, yummy. Or milk, I guess. Milk for Doge.
I guess.
Fish.
I guess. I don't know what.
Fish.
All right, who's?
Ale.
What I know is.
Yeah, Doge.
Where's the milk?
Milk at
Oh, I remember.
ale for her, and
Ale.
then but it's like castle for her, not
Yeah,
like
like
quite
a
a
light
carb. It's
morning
like a
beer.
carb for her, and then for him it's like a skim milk. So he
Yeah.
really gets the kind
Yes,
of
you
beer.
like not the,
Alright.
Yeah, not
The
the
right
greatest.
idea, but the wrong execution.
Yeah.
That bad breakfast. We should go to Coneyberry.
that's right.
All right. So who's where now?
Okay, so I'll be outside the cart, walking
Yeah.
in front, and if I do see buildings, I am going to try and climb it to always like
I'll
get
be at the back. Yeah.
Alright.
always get like a little bit more view.
I'll
Okay.
do the whole carrot presentation
Alright.
thing for the horse again. So I'll just take one.
I'll
off.
Yeah, I
be
don't think you have to roll
also
for that, yeah, that's
at the
fine.
front.
Yeah, so I'll just take one
You
piece
guys
off.
will have to wait for me because I'm a little bit slower than I think you
Okay.
are.
I'll be on the cart as well, but I will take out my crossbow just have it ready.
All right, you've got your crossbow out.
I feel like
Halia, are
two
you-
blocks in front of the walls.
Are you okay? You're
I'll
gonna.
just be on the road though, not on the roof like crazy cat man. And I can't go close to the cat anyway, so it's fine.
Right. Yeah, he's scouting ahead. All right.
So we're going slow because I
I'll
should.
be walking just behind the cart with Frederick.
Okay, you're walking as well. All right. And Ado, you're on the cart with your crossbow. All right, sweet. Okay, so Okay, so the dirt road, so you come out of the campsite and you pass a couple of trees. The dirt road leads to dozens of raised buildings. So none of the buildings are actually standing. They're all raised to the ground. Centered around a cobbled square with a black center, where once there was a hamlet of families and livestock living in harmony, there's now ash. The village has been put to the torch, and any standing structure that remained after the conflagration have been brutally smashed apart with deliberate care.
Can
Alright.
You can do a little perception, inspection, whatever.
Yeah,
One
perception.
of the checks to pretty much see if I can see something out of the ordinary that seems threatening or weird or odd.
Yeah, right. Roll perception.
I guess we're all looking, so is it with advantage or is it just...
Yeah, okay, with advantage.
Okay,
Yeah.
roll again. Thank goodness for advantage. It's a 12 plus 3, so 15.
Yeah. So let me see here quickly. All right. Yeah. So you perceive the absence of any sound. It is deathly quiet. You can see the foundations of the old buildings kind of surrounding this cobbled square that you guys are busy approaching. There are a couple of dead trees. You can almost see the boundary of the village. It's these circular stones kind of going around the village. And there's nothing. It's absolutely quiet. There's nothing living in the sense of animals within there that you can see or sense. And in front of you, you see an enormous pit dug into the ground. What looks like an ignoble space. This evil just emanating out of there.
Is the pit made of rocks?
Well, it's in this. So you got the cobbled square, and around it you have the rubble of the buildings that were surrounding the square. Basically, like I said before, it wasn't a very big village, and in the center is this pit. With it looks like it's just been like something just shot in there, and it's like stones kind of surrounding it. Obviously, there were big stones that were underneath in the ground.
Does the liquor come up from the bottom, or something went in and threw it out?
Something went in and threw it out.
I can try to make a history check because I have stone cutting for the origin of stonework. You're considered proficient in the history skill.
Yeah, so
and
you
I
can
double
roll
your
with
proficiency
advantage.
Can I
bonus
assist
through
her?
the check.
Because
Well, she's already rolling with
You don't have
advantage.
alcohol plus double your proficiency bonus through the check.
so what's your proficiency on
In
skills?
It
intelligence.
should be a plus 2, right?
Yeah, plus 2, yeah.
So I've done this.
Double proficiency for what?
Intelligence plus
So it's plus 2.
2 as if you're
Plus 2.
there.
It's plus 4.
Ja, so is jou plus 1 is jou modifier.
Mhm.
Plus 2 is jou proficiency modifier.
Okay.
So this
dan
is
is
double,
dit,
yeah.
so dan gewoonlik kry ons 'n plus 3, so nou is dit 'n plus 4. Ag, plus 5.
Plus 5.
How big is this pit?
Of hoeveel kry jy
The
gewoonlik?
pit, as you can see, is it's 15 feet, so 5 meters across. And from what you can see where you are, yeah, you can't really see the bottom, but you can see it's about 5 meters
so now
diameter.
Okay, makes sense. Okay.
Everything around is like just ash.
There's not ash around it; it's just cobblestones around there.
There's a 20.
But
There's a natural 21.
buildings are
Unnatural
around
21.
the
So
cobblestones or what?
I think it's
Yeah, the buildings are around the cobblestones. Hang on, let me just do this.
Unnatural 21.
A natural 21.
Unnatural.
Unnatural.
Unnatural 21. Okay, cool. So I don't know how I thought it was a natural 21. But yeah, so you can with your dwarf knowledge, you can see that it was some sort of magical blast that just smashed into the ground and kind of just dug up this earth and rock and dumped it around the edge. So you know it's magical in nature, and more than that, you know it's a hole. So yeah. All right. What are you guys doing?
Can I try and do an investigation?
So let's say yeah. This Adar.
I want to use my magical tinkering
Mm.
and then make a rock again very shiny. You know,
Alright. Well, let's just say before you're not are you guys standing at the hole now, or are you still a couple of feet away?
Safe distance away from murder hole.
Well, we'll probably be
Oh,
close
okay.
to the ground.
How close does the road get to the hole?
So the road leads to the square, the cobbled square, and in the center of this cobbled square is the hole, and then the road continues past on the opposite side. So you're gonna have, if you want to continue onto the road, there's a lot of rocks and rubble around the square. It's pretty clear. You can make it through if you go around the hole with your carriage to reach the other side where the path continues through the town, basically, or through the village.
Yes, then I would probably get as close as I need to get the car to pass.
All right, so you approach the hole. As you approach the center, what you see in the hole is a pile of charred skeletons that are lying entangled with one another.
I immediately raise my fist.
Okay. There's a smell of iron that you can clearly smell in the air. You don't need to make perception for that, and you can see that the hole is about 15 foot or 5 meters deep, as well. So 5 meters in circumference and 5 meters deep.
We need to burn down.
So you're all standing.
Already.
All right, let me quickly load.
With the carriage.
Yeah,
All right, you behind the cart. Okay, hang on. Let me do this quickly.
Don't leave the
Just
car.
on that note, while where are you?
with Dodge.
At the back.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you come forward a little bit, or are you still behind the car?
I'm still there behind the car.
Well, I'll show you guys.
That
now.
doesn't
I
go
hope.
well.
Oh, poor horse!
It's
No.
definitely not our part.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Nice drawing skills there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Awesome.
Beautiful.
Love it.
Art.
Okay,
Can
this is nice.
I do a?
Connect that to an NFT and you've made millions.
Mhm.
Can I do a little bit of a perception/investigation check to see if I can find any valuables or magic items or anything in any of the houses?
Yeah, make perception.
Like, pretty much when we got there, I went not hole and I started walking around looking for stuff.
Yeah, make perception.
Anybody looking with me, or am I on my own?
Yes, if you're looking for magical items, does your arcane not count, or is it still just perception?
Well, it's perception.
Perception.
You're not really. You can't unless you use detect magic. You're not.
Yeah.
So it's
I
more
haven't used
perception.
detect magic yet.
Yeah.
Your Arcana is more like a history check, but
Yeah.
If
specifically
I
for
find
magic.
something magical, we can see what it is maybe with that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's see.
With your card.
That 20? Well, I mean, it's a
Whoa.
19
Jeez.
plus 3, so 22. I'm getting some
I
shit.
like
Yeah.
this
So
Right.
so as you approach the pit and you're looking down in. Okay, let me do this quickly. So we have. Let's just. Let me. So at this point as well, the clouds. It's quite cloudy. You can see there's thunder and lightning. It's still off in the distance, but it is approaching. And who else is there? We have. Okay, so have you left the cart there now? Is that where you've left the cart?
Yeah, I've gotten off and started walking around.
All right, so
Kind of tied the horse to the root that is there on top of the, just above the cart. I think that's a
this is a tree there.
tree. Just
Yeah,
tied him
sorry,
to
let
the tree so he doesn't run away when the thunder strikes, and then went for a look around.
All right, so
Carrot emoji.
all right, so as you approach the hole, you see a very strange sight. It's obviously full of bones and debris and a ton of bodies and stuff. But almost in the middle, it's quite muddy. There's been a bit of water and rain, but it obviously seeps down into the ground again. You see feathers, but they surprisingly very clean looking and dry looking, and they're just sitting there in the and they're kind of tied together with a piece of hempen rope.
How deep's the hole again?
It's 5 feet, so
5 feet.
no, 15 feet, so
15
5
feet.
meters. Yeah,
Okay,
but it's
so,
not super steep. I mean, there's rocks along the wall.
So I cast Mage Hand
All right, yeah,
and pick up the feathers and bring it to me.
yeah. All right, so
Sorry.
so
A little
you
dick move, but
no, that's
I guess you expected that.
yeah. I was actually expecting that. Well, no, I can't really say what I was expecting. I'm not going to tell you because it's what it is.
It'll be the game.
All right, so you bring these feathers out. So they're tied together in a hempen cord. There's 4 of them. You notice there's 4 feathers. They're quite long.
The feathers or the hemp?
The feathers.
The
They're
whole
like
thing.
well, yeah. There's the feathers are about equalish length. Some longer or shorter than others, but not by much. It's a royal blue color with white golden stripes running along the length of the spine. So it's these white and gold stripes running along the length of the spine, almost like a spiral going down to the base. Yeah. And obviously what makes it strange is that
It's clean.
It's dry, and it was
Can I
clearly
do an arcane check on that? Or
yeah.
investigation?
Roll Arcana.
Can I do the check because I've got +5?
I got +5 as well. You can do it if you want, though.
Okay, you do it. I'll assist you.
Fair enough.
roll.
You can do it if you want. I don't mind.
Yeah, roll with advantage.
Do you feel lucky, punk?
That's it.
Yeah, I'm rolling. The first one's a 2. 18. 18 plus 5 is 23.
Yeah, okay. So you immediately recognize these as Merryweather lark feathers.
Wow.
And
It's nothing to me.
yeah. Okay, so a Merryweather lark feather. You know that it's almost like it's almost like an incense stick. You can clearly see it's got the power to protect you from inclement weather. So high winds and rain and stuff like that. And it's clear that you've heard of these before, and you know that to use them you have to light it from the top, almost like an incense, and it burns, and then the smoke will surround a 10 by 10 foot, so 3 meter by 3 meter space, almost like a bit of a bubble, and anybody or anything in there is protected from inclement weather and high winds for 12 hours, and you've got 4 of those.
4 of those. Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
I would like to. Did everybody see me pick it up? Am I
Well,
just?
I-
Well, you use Mage Hand, and
Yeah. No, I just want to make sure
I'm close by, and
because I don't want to hurt
you were-
somebody's feelings.
You were assisted by Ada.
yeah. So
Yeah.
let me hang on. Let me just rearrange. Yeah. Yeah. No. Well, Addo, if he assisted, he came in close
Yeah.
to inspect with you.
I'm
still
gonna be inspecting these rooms, like where these logs are and stuff, this wood.
It's here, up here.
I'm gonna be inspecting that for like the next 20 minutes.
Here.
Yeah.
Extra honest.
All right. Okay. So Doge, you should. Oh yeah. Okay. You're not. He's not. All right. Sweet. He has to leave for a couple of seconds.
Obviously, bathroom break.
No. He's going to go fetch
Go
something.
for a poo. Go for a poo. Sorry.
No, he's going to go fetch something.
Okay.
Alright, so-
Man about our balls.
I'd like to kind of explain to everyone what the feathers are and what they do, and then
Okay. Well, let's see, Bedrick. Are you happy? Are you still behind here?
Yeah, no, still.
All right. Are you protecting the carts?
Yeah.
All right. And
Watching my surroundings, making sure nobody's approaching.
all right, sweet. Okay, so okay, hang on. Let me just. I actually need this over here. I need this to be a little closer. No, let me not move that. Anyway. Let's see. Okay. All right. 2 seconds. Okay.
Somebody's
what-
breathing on a mic, and I don't know if it's for ambience, but it's
Right.
it's pushing my blood. It's making me more anxious.
It's kind of working though for what's happening right now.
We've got ambulance breathing on the side here as well.
All right. So at this point,
Yeah. Not you.
I was like, what? I didn't do shit.
so what's everyone doing right now? What did you want to say?
I want to explain to everybody what they are.
All right.
And then I'd like to give one to Session.
It's okay. I like the cold.
I was thinking more the rain because cats don't want to get wet, but okay, fine. Then I'd screw you, Session. Since he kind of
Very good swimmer.
he kind of went, you know what? I don't want your gift, whatever.
Yeah.
I just flipped my shit and walked away
Mm-hmm.
and put them all in my bag.
Be an ass.
Yeah. What a dick. Can your mother teach you manners? Meow, 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 meow.
Okay. Well, at this point, as you guys are standing around, it is obviously deathly quiet. You can't hear anything, and all of a sudden, Yeah. Oh boy.
It was a trap.
I know I should slip out a card.
That's why I walked away when I did.
Sus, as you're busy looking into the hole, a shadow comes up from behind you and basically attacks you with its shadow-like claws. And yeah, it's a surprise. Yeah, because your perception was lower than its stealth, so it managed to surprise you. Yeah, so it's attacking Sus. Let's roll to hit. 9. 16.
16 spell class.
Alright, so it hits.
Yeah.
Alright, and then it's 2d6s.
Shit. 3d6.
2.
So that's 10.
I'm down.
Alright.
Jeez.
So this thing comes up from behind, and right where you are here at the pit,
Do I see it?
it
Because I'm standing right next to the cart in line with it.
yeah, now you do see it. You see this shadowy figure. It's literally it's a 2D thing. It's basically running along the ground, moving very swiftly, and it slashes at Sus, and he goes tumbling into the hole. I would say I'd say make a dexterity saving, but you're down.
Falling on your head.
Yeah. Okay, so as I see that, I want to draw my
Is he?
rapier.
Is he down? Down.
Yeah. So he's down now.
Jesus, 3d6.
Okay.
Hang on.
Do we roll initiation now or
Yeah. So now we roll initiative.
can I not do something quick before we do it or
What do you want to do?
the action has I use the cantrip.
We need to roll initiative actually now because we've
Sure.
come into battle now.
Sure. Makes sense because I mean he's already attacked.
Yeah. So he surprised Sus from behind, attacked him, and kind of in the attack shoved you down into the hole. So
Oh, I rolled on roll 20.
that's fine. So you got a 20.
Well,
yeah.
you rolled 20.
Hang on, let me just get my papers going here
Shit, man.
so I can keep track.
Remember, you've got initiative as well, hey? So you're probably 20 plus something.
Yeah, what's your dexterity?
16.
Plus your initiative.
Plus 0.
Okay.
My dexterity is not high.
Okay, so let me just write here.
Should I also roll just to see when I'm going to be rolling saving throws? 1.
Lost.
Natural 1.
Alright, no, that's fine.
You lost all
Very
my
healthy.
It actually helps.
Yeah, it's weird. It's actually like perfect. Like Abram, who's closest, rolls a 20. And
So
I'm down.
Roll
Roll
19.
19. Alright, so hang on. 19 is Beatrick. Adar, you rolled a 23. No, 20.
My dexterity is 0.
Okay, 20. So what did you? Also 20.
19 plus 19
Is
is
my
5.
like my modifier, is it my intelligence?
No, it's your dexterity.
Fair enough.
Yeah, because that's how quick you react when combat is joined. So you're gonna be with. All right, so that's hell yeah. Also 20. 17. All right.
Ooh-wee.
Strong that last bit.
No, it's the smell coming up here.
Okay, and am I gonna play Doge then? I suppose I'll play Doge for now.
Load shedding, maybe.
No, he's he needs to pick something up. He says it's gonna be 20 minutes.
Oh.
Okay.
He's just searching among the rubble, didn't realize anything.
Yeah, he's quite far out. All right. So since okay, we'll start with Halia. Halia, what are you doing?
I'm far at the back. And you said it's a 2D shadowy type thing.
Yeah, so it's almost running along the ground. You saw it kind of just it appeared very swiftly. It's obviously very stealthy. You couldn't see it as it approached Sus, and it kind of just it's almost very hard to see because it's so cloudy.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's not a lot of light, so it's a very strange thing that you guys have never really encountered before.
Alright, well,
Perhaps.
firstly, I saw Sus fall, at least, even if I didn't see what attacked him.
Yeah.
And Kelton, my dear elf, horrible friend, is standing right next to him. So I'd like to yell out a warning, like, Kelton, my bro, watch out!
Watch out, my Tommy!
Watch! And then I'd like to say, just a few steps forward, maybe 2 blocks, just
2 blocks.
kind of between the
Yeah.
horse and the hole. Yeah,
Or further
that's
back
good.
there. Alright.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. And are you gonna do any? Is
No,
you just
I'm
gonna
just alert. No, I want to take out my weapons. Sorry.
your web? Yeah. Okay. That's
if they're
not an
ready, I want
action.
to take them out.
Yeah, that's not an action. It's
Okay,
it's
cool.
part of your movement, so that's fine.
Then I'll just be aware. I
Alright.
still don't know if I can attack it, so I'll just wait. Try and see what happens.
Okay. That ends your turn then. All right. Adar.
Yes. I just want to check the range on one of my cantrips quick.
All right.
How far is Sassoon from me?
Sassoon is 1-5. He's about 15 feet away from you. Yeah, we can just do
And
this.
I'm on the absolute edge.
Hang on. Yeah, you're on the edge of the pit. He's 13 feet away from you. 12 feet.
Okay. I'm not sure what's the range of my cantrip.
What cantrip do you want to use?
Spare the dying.
All right.
This could be handy.
Friendly.
No.
Let's see. Just hang on.
Luckily, he doesn't hate cats.
You have to touch.
I have to touch.
Yeah.
Okay, I use my movement to, well, depending on what I roll, to jump, either slide, walk, climb, hike.
Yeah. So it's 5 foot. So no, it's 15 foot down. So you get half movement speed. So you half your movement speed when you climb down. So it's going to take you 30 to climb down, but you will make it to him in your movement. If you rush,
Okay.
or not rush, but no, you will make it to him in your movement. Yeah.
Okay, then I do I have to do an athletics check?
It's not too steep. I don't think you'll have to really make an athletics check.
Okay, then I,
Unless you want to make an athletics check if you want to like really go down quickly. Like if you want to. Yeah, you don't have to risk it. No.
Yo! That is
so I go to Sassoon and
What are you feeling
use
is
my
going?
cantrip, spare the dying.
No, it's important.
All right, so you make it down. All right, spare the dying. So spare the dying. You touch the living creature that has 0 hit points. The creature becomes stable. The spell has no effect. Okay, so Sus, you're stable now.
Okay.
At 0 hit points, but he's not dying anymore.
And then that is the end of my turn, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, that's the end of your turn. That's your action, unless you have a bonus action.
No, not yet.
All right, so you have no bonus actions. Okay. Where's my pen? Here. All right. Next is Beatrick.
All right.
It's a pleasure.
I'm still unconscious. I'm basically just now like stable.
Yeah, but Adar, you go down and you do your. Describe what your spell does and how you do it. You spare the dying.
Spare the dying. All
Yeah.
I see is just getting somebody stable. So I slide down. Super cool.
That's what you want from you.
If
Well,
I
very
actually
careful.
roll acrobatics, I probably would have died.
No, you're climbing down carefully. You are just kind of on your going down backwards.
Going down backwards, taking my time, and there I find Sassoon, I just lay my hands on his shoulders and say, hey, come on, kitty cat, you'll be fine.
Alright, cool. Okay, Beatrick.
All right, I want to move to that rock, big boulder there.
This one, yeah?
Yeah.
Behind it, on top
Well,
of it.
next to it,
Yeah.
sort of like almost sneaking around to see the figure.
All right.
And then I want to try and can I roll a perception to try and figure out who it is or what it is?
You can
Oh.
can you roll during during combat like this?
It's usually it takes an action to look around. So if he wants to use his action return,
All right.
but that this depends on you. What
No,
you
I
want
agree
to
with
do.
that. I agree with your. So if you want to do it, then it takes an action.
Just to see what we're dealing with.
Yeah. Roll a nature check.
So D20.
Please be good.
No.
It's not good.
Plus
Three,
something,
6.
please. plus
Yeah, no, you
something.
have no idea what this creature
Yeah.
is. All you see is shadow.
Okay.
That will you can probably move again. No, that's it. I think that ends your
That's
turn. Yeah. All right.
Me.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, Kalta.
I don't know. This creature is really stealthy because I have the highest perception and it caught me off guard.
Right.
So I'm worried.
Though I didn't try to attack it and you probably won't see it.
I would like to run in behind Halia, and
So,
just like
yeah.
as a you can decide if it works or not. But as I run away, I want to scream, "Why are you doing this?"
All right. So
and I'm
so
hoping for some sort of response.
so this is 10 feet here. So you can go further if you want.
I'm pretty sure I would just be standing about, let's say, 5 feet behind her, going, "What
Alright.
the actual shit?" Yeah, as I'm running away, I want to like yell something like, "Why are you doing this? We're here to help."
Okay.
And do I hear some sort of response?
Let me see here quickly. I don't think so. No. It's still deathly quiet. You hear nothing. You don't even hear this thing moving or breathing. Yeah.
Then, to magic missile or to not magic missile?
Well, if it's
Oh,
ready.
magic missile! What?
Someone else should try.
Well,
and identify
I'm
what
guessing
this
it's
is.
a magical thing, so I might be able to hit it with
Yeah.
magical things. And if I can see it, I can hit it with magic missile.
Yes, but can you see it? Is the question now.
That one's there, I see it.
What kind of damage? So you got a magic
Wait,
missile.
oh wait,
Not
so
necessarily.
that weird thing, it's that. It's
Yeah.
oh okay.
Yeah.
That shadow looking.
Is it moving from shadow to shadow, or is it a shadow on itself?
Well, there is no shadow. It's like a darker patch of shadow because it's overcast. There isn't really any shadows, but it's like a darker patch you can see around the generally dark and gloomy area.
Okay, so it's not necessarily moving from shadow to shadow.
No.
How big is it again? Can I see how big is it pretty much?
Well, it's like I said, it's 2D along on the ground almost, and it looks like a long shadow. That's what it looks like. It's,
So you're not seeing the actual figure.
you're not
just
seeing a
the
figure. You're
floor.
seeing a shadow. Yeah.
So if I want to do I guess pretty much the same check as he did, that would have to be my turn.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what I can do. I can't remember if there's something that it's not like supernatural. They can't cross over salt or something.
Oh, we don't know. You have to identify.
Yeah, salt.
I have an idea. I have a plan. I would like to actually cast. I'd like to cast Prestidigitation
All right.
and make the brightest light I can physically make above said shadow. Just to see what the response is. Not like necessarily to hurt it, just go bright light.
All right.
This
Yeah.
thing
that's
has already killed me.
That's-
I think attacking it might.
I'm
might
pretty
be the
sure it's
best
not going to be
idea
able to
right
kill
now.
it, so I'm just trying to chase it away or something.
Yeah. All right. So
Do I have to roll for it?
I don't think you have to roll for that. I mean, you're pretty. Let's see what the distance is here.
No, it's
what
pretty
is the
close.
distance on your spell?
30 feet.
Yeah, let's
So
just
it
double
should be-
check the
should be
distance
fine.
here.
No, 10 feet actually. 10 feet, not 30 feet.
Yeah, it's 20 feet away.
Okay, I'll make giant light above Halya's head with the hope that it rather attacks them again.
All right. Well, yeah, you create this light above Halya, and the shadow, instead of it kind of facing the way it's facing now, it literally just elongates in the opposite direction like that. But it's even more almost outlined now. Just this shadowy figure that looks like something wearing a cloak almost, but it's dark and it's
So maybe
literally
the
just a
star
shadow on the ground.
disappears.
Oh, it's everything then. Okay, so that's my turn.
All right.
Are we back to?
No, now
Dodge.
now it's the shadow's turn, and Halia, you being the closest, it's
Hello.
going to come for you.
Oh, yeah.
Your light didn't help.
I tried.
As it actually approaches with the
Oh,
light
you guys.
above you, it elongates even longer, and it looks even more ominous and like lanky, these long limbs and legs on the shadow. All right, so it attacks. Okay. 12.
Armor class 16?
Yeah, so it misses.
Yes.
Fuck my balls, Shadow.
Yeah, I'll get it
you.
just because I was yelling in its face.
Yeah,
I
so
go like,
with with that, it kind of goes for you to attack, and you whatever you do, you kind of like jump almost off the ground. You know, you can see it coming for you, obviously, very swift, very quickly, and you kind of get a fright. So in that fright, you jump off the ground, and as it swipes, you've jumped, and it misses you like completely, basically. So you.
Now, if her armor class and Jeff's is the same, did it hit Jeff because it was a surprise attack?
It rolled higher
Yeah, it
on,
rolled
on
higher.
on my attack than it did on hers.
Oh, okay, yeah, fine.
I'm lucky.
All right, so
Sorry.
I don't have the luck of a cat or
9 lives though, so.
I guess I'm down to 8 now. Wait, no, that would be 5.
yeah, I just want to measure distances here. Oh, no, hang on. So from there, it kind of darts. You just see it dart off in this direction.
Oh no.
Yeah.
To the cart!
Oh no.
What would a shadow
Oh,
want with
no.
carts though?
And it kind of just disappears.
It stole the card.
But
The cod is.
the card disappeared.
Did it steal our card? Yes, that escalated.
Fuck off, ghost.
No, sorry, not the card.
Guys, I think we cut our losses and just leave.
Okay, so.
Should have been off, I mean, yes, sir.
Hang on, hang on, sorry, let me just do this. Alright, so it goes to the cart and it disappears.
And it poofs.
And it poofs.
Okay.
So is the fighting now finished?
No, we're still in combat, yeah?
Okay.
No,
But the opposition is gone.
Well,
Yeah, it's
we
Doja's
can't see
turn.
it, let's say, oh, yeah.
it's well, I don't know. We don't know if it's gone. It's just out of sight now.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, so it's Doja's turn. Alright, so he sees this happening and he kind of calls everybody to kind of rally to each other and just try and reach Beatrick as fast as they can to kind of group together. I think that's what he would do. Hey, do you guys agree? I don't know. I think we should.
I think so.
He can move. He'll dash there.
Because then I don't have to move.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds
Do you guys agree? All right. So Doja's like, formation, and he rushes over
It
to.
actually
That sounds
sounded
really
like
dirty.
weirdly like Keegan right Ethan.
And with that, I think he'll also just try and make a small. Hang on, okay.
Trying to leave.
Okay, he's gonna see if he can. Yeah, no, he doesn't. Roll the perception to see if he can see anything, and no, he doesn't notice anything. All right. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm leading this. Am I not? Okay. Halia, it's your turn again.
Well, Ghostie's still being gone.
Why is it not lighter now?
Because we started with Halia, and then you both rolled 20.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
As
Sorry,
I just need to be stable. You're not stable yet. Oh, you are stable with
Unstable, yeah.
Well, then, in the immortal words of the rock man in Avengers, I yell, "Fuck off, ghost!" and then stand around, because I obviously can't see it. So
No.
I need to look for it now. So
Yeah, you want to look for it.
perception.
Yeah, roll perception.
I
D20.
can help her maybe because we're all looking for the ghost. I guess.
Yeah, okay, roll with advantage.
Sister. Sister.
7 plus 0, 7.
No, you don't see anything.
This thing's got us.
So you are very
Your dog needs better food.
And I still like my position, so I will stay there.
Or worse food.
Worse food, yeah. Too much
Alright, do you want to
protein.
stay here?
Then it's
Although
good.
they said regroup, but I don't want to go too far from the horse, so maybe just like 3 blocks towards the rock. So it's closer to them, but
Yeah.
not far away from the horse. Yeah, that's good.
Alright. Okay, that ends your turn, hey?
Yeah.
Okay, Adar.
I'm going to use one of my spells.
Alright.
Cure wounds.
Okay. So you need to empty a spell slot.
Yes, I empty the spell slot. My spell for the day. It's a 1d8 plus my spellcasting ability, which is my intelligence, which is 3. So I'm going to roll on d20 again.
Alright.
You roll on D20. I thought you said you roll on D20.
He's back!
I'm back. What's happening?
We'll tell you.
You dead.
We'll tell you now.
You died. Over. Goodbye.
No.
No, you're okay still.
No, you're good. You're saving lives and taking names.
Don't leave me in suspense. What did he roll?
Alright. Okay, so you rolled an 8.
Oh, I'm back to full. I'm up and running again.
Alright, so you are you up and running, hey?
Yeah, so it's 8 plus 3.
Nice.
So it's 11.
Yeah, I only have 9 in total, so
Yeah, baby.
I wasted stuff on you.
Alright, so you guys are up and running. You're still in the hole. Adar, you have movement. Still.
as I come awake, I just tap you on the shoulder and tuck at my left strap above my chest.
Okay. Duly noted. I just, I don't know, do we want to climb out?
Just stay down there.
Might not be shadowed.
Well, you guys are now, Sus, you're full of muck and dirt and yucky stuff. Adar, your knees are actually full of dirt and also yucky stuff.
This thing attacks at melee distance. So although you would probably have cover in the hole to use your crossbow, if we can't find it, it doesn't really help.
Okay, yeah. I think I climb out of the hole and then kind of in Kelter's direction.
Alright. Okay, yeah, so you'll only move 15 feet. So you'll move to 15 feet.
You know what? No,
Yeah.
rather put me just at the edge of the hole. I just want to get out.
Alright.
And I wait for Sus to also come out.
Alright, so you've out of the hole now. Alright, let me quickly catch Doge up. So basically what's happened is as everyone was kind of standing around the hole, Kelter found some magical feathers that will help with the weather and stuff. And as everybody was kind of standing around the hole, the shadowy thing came out of nowhere and attacked Sus, basically killed him with one blow and knocked him into the hole. And then nobody kind of really attacked it. It went for Halia, it missed. And then at your turn, I just kind of said that you're standing over here, but you're standing by the ruins. Hang on, let me open up here again. You're standing at these ruins over here, and I kind of just said, all right, you would say, let's all run towards Beardrick, take cover, and regroup. And this is where you are at the moment. And I rolled an initiative for you. Unfortunately, I rolled a 13, so you are last. Sus is actually last. Yeah, sorry, Sus is last. So yeah, That's the just. Oh yeah, and the shadowy thing has kind of disappeared now again. It's
Close to the horse.
yeah. It went. It looked like it went under the wagon, and disappeared.
Okay.
All right. And now it is Adar. You've gone. You're done. Your turn. It is Beardrick. Your turn.
Alright. Well, we saw it go underneath the horse, on the wagon. Can I try and see if there's anything underneath there?
Yeah. All right. So you kind of move a little closer, perhaps, and then
Just, yeah.
roll perception.
Yes. 12 plus 3, 15.
No, you don't see anything.
Nothing.
Our perception's not working.
Yo.
Okay, I got this, guys.
All right.
You
Are
got
you doing
this.
anything else?
No, just no, I'm lying on site. Yeah, I mean, I want to know what's happening before I move. So,
All right. So you're staying there.
Yeah.
That ends your turn. Next is Kelter.
I'm gonna run in right behind Halje's shoulder.
So this side.
Wait, let me just see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
You got 30 feet of movement, or if you dash, you got 60.
Can I run to just wait?
You can make it, yeah.
No, just
All right.
left of the horse's ear. Just
Yeah.
below the horse's ear, pretty much there.
All right.
And then I'd like to cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
So pretty much within 30 feet. I can sense magic. If I see a faint aura that bears magic, you learn at School of Magic, if any. The spell can penetrate most barriers, but it is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt. And I don't think that's a meter long, or a meter thick.
All right. Fair enough. So you cast
Detect Magic.
Detect Magic, so you mark that off your
Yeah,
thing.
and this is where I die.
All right.
Oops,
Yeah.
I can just get it out. It's a
just enough.
All right. So you did cast Detect Magic, but all you see is this kind of a red aura, but it's basically surrounding the whole village within the stone circle that you guys have kind of entered. But other than that, you don't see nothing specific. You know, it is almost like it's necromantic magic that's surrounding the area. But it's faint. It looks like it's old, like it's been lingering for a while. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I kind of yell that at them, just so everybody's on the same area. What I see.
All right.
Play by play of what I see.
Okay, cool. So I just need to run.
We're still deciding whether we're going to hang around or move.
Maybe
I'm
we should
thinking
try and
just get out of the necromantic
That's what I'm
magic,
thinking,
yeah.
Yeah, and then try and find the wizard maybe.
Because hopefully they
You
can't
can't
get
identify,
out from
you
it.
can't see it. We don't know what the hell
And
we're
see, maybe if we take the carriage out, it
I-
shoots back.
Don't think it's in this
I did want to
dungeon.
ask, Saz, were you killed but you back alive now?
I basically fainted from one attack, and Adar first stabilized me and then healed me.
Okay. And are you guys stuck in the hole or are you able
No,
to
no,
get out?
I'll be able to get out and pretty far also. But I don't even know if the enemy is on this plane of existence anymore. This is scary.
We got some really intense enemies for
Yeah. I should also take the harpy or whatever it was.
This is probably the harpy.
the
In a
hag.
weird shadowy shape.
I don't know.
But they're quiet. Harpy should make a noise.
Yeah.
Where did he say was the
Are you
face?
talking about the banshee or the...
We're surrounded by the necromantic aura right around us.
Just
Yeah.
stop playing the immigrant song, you know, that when they stop and go. If you go, then you know.
Like Led Zeppelin.
And I don't know if I can punch shadows.
Okay.
You don't know.
I think we
If I see a shadow, I'll punch it, but I don't know if I can.
got lucky. I think we should try and make a way.
All right. So
Well, we can... At the moment, it's not doing anything, so...
So Kelter, you've cast your detect magic. You staying where you
I
are?
held what I've seen, but
Alright.
yeah, it's...
You're gonna stay where you are then, hey?
I just want to take a few steps back on right in front of the horse.
Yeah, so you've moved about 16 feet, so you've got 15, so you've got another 15.
I just want to pretty much put my hand on the horse and try and calm it so it doesn't run away.
Yeah, okay,
That
okay.
might be bad.
Well, roll animal handling actually. Yeah, that'll be cool.
That's the exact opposite of my plan.
Yeah. Oh shit! I only have a 1.
But yeah, the horse is
15.
the horse is rather nervous, but I mean it is tied to the tree.
Yeah,
Oh, fair enough.
that's still.
So
15,
yeah.
14 plus
So you managed to calm him. It was nickering and neighing, and it's kind of calmed down now.
Is it like a dog? Does it bark towards where the bad thing is?
Yeah, well, it can't really move. It's kind of stuck. It's
Yeah.
tied to the tree there, so it is kind of
Yeah.
moving about. But at the moment, yeah. So does that end your turn, hey?
Yeah, that in my.
All right. Okay. Now let me see here.
No, it's first.
Oh no.
It's first the shadow,
Oh, yeah.
and then it's
Well, now we'll know.
Now we'll know, yeah.
This is where I die.
Yeah. All right. So
Oh, boy.
the shadow. Well, it doesn't. You don't see it, but. Sorry, let me just select the right thing here. No, hang on, I need to go to the right layer. Alright. So it comes up behind Doge and attacks with its
Steady claws.
yeah, it's not necessarily claws, it's called strength drain. So I'm going to roll to hit, and I'll roll with advantage because it's surprise. Not surprise, but it's
flanked.
not flanked, but you couldn't see him. He was hidden.
Yes.
He was hidden, and then he appeared.
Sneak attack.
Sneak, yeah.
Does Doge have his shield out?
Doge, do you have your shield and your axe out, or what's happening?
I think you kind of have to take it out for him. Since
No, well, I didn't say anything. All right. So you've got it out. Okay. Okay. So it's 19.
No.
I've got a feeling that hits.
Just a vague feeling.
Listen, if I've got like a chainmail on and my shield up, do you add those ACs, armor classes or not?
Yeah.
The
so
shield
you-
is +2 to your armor class usually.
Yeah. So I think you start with an armor class of 10, and then plate is 5, and then a shield is 2, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. So with your shield, you have 18 armor class.
Yeah. So plate is then 6.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, it's probably plus your constitution or your.
Chainmail
strength.
is 16.
Yeah,
With-
it is
Oh, okay.
AC
Yeah. Well,
16.
6. Yeah. It's 6. It's 6.
So then it's plus 2, so it's 18.
Yeah. So you got 18. Yeah.
Still hits.
So it's 19. So it hits. With its shadow. With its shadowy claws, it rakes at you. All right, and then you take 2d6 damage. Okay, so you take 8 points of damage. Hang on. You take 8 points of necrotic damage, yeah. And your strength score will also be reduced by 1d4. So, and you reduce your strength score by 3, so -3 to your strength score. And that will affect your modifiers as well.
Jeez, shit. Yeah.
Alright, let me just update you here. I've given you control of your character. So you've taken 8 points of damage. -8.
I can't do anything until it's my turn, right?
Yeah, you can't do anything till it's your turn. And you've deduced, you need to subtract 3 from your strength. What is your current strength at the moment?
It's 16 plus 3.
Yeah, so you subtract the 3 from the 16. So you've
On
got
the sheet.
yeah. So you've got 13 strength now.
Which is +1.
Yeah, so you have +1 to your strength modifier. So when you make your attacks, you just -1. So instead of being +5, it'll be +4.
Isn't it because it's +3 now? It's +2.
I've got 16 and
Let's
then
make it
+3.
+4.
Keep it high, yeah.
Who needs math?
So I need to take 3 away, so then it's
Yeah.
of the main score. So
Yeah,
then it's
the main score.
13
Yeah.
plus 3 or not.
Yeah, so it's 13. No, it's not +3. I'll tell you now what it is.
10 and 11 is 0, 12, 13 is 1, and then 14, 15 is 2, 16, 17, 3.
Ja, 3. Wacho. Waar is hy? Liesel. Gaan dit? Hang on, let me quickly go to the modifiers here. Yeah, I think you're right. It is +2,
+1.
+1 for 13.
Yeah, it's 12, 13.
Yeah, it's +1. So everything. So your modifier is +1 now.
I think if I remember the formula correctly, it's your modifier -10 mod 2, and then you get that.
Yeah.
So if you have like 8, then it's -2 mod 2, which is then -1.
Yeah. All right, but after that, it stays there and kind of just lingers behind you, Doge. And that will end its turn. Doge, it's your turn.
Okay, so I turn around.
Think that it would now you know if it's able to be hit.
Attack
It
this
will swing at it.
shadow thing.
He's hagged it, guys. He's hagged it.
Right?
All right, roll 20.
Now we'll find out what it is.
If it's hittable.
With my battle axe. So 1d8.
No, you need to roll 20 first to see if you hit.
I don't see if I hit. Sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
Plus your attack modifier.
yeah.
Which is less now.
Which is +4, yeah. No,
Okay, so roll d20.
Plus 3.
15.
+3. Yeah, but that hits. In any case, it hits. So you one hand battle axing, hey?
No, because I've got my shield up. So yeah, one hand, sorry. So it's a 1d8
All right, roll.
slashing. So that's a 8. 7 plus 1.
7 plus 1, so 8. All right, so you slash at the creature. You can see you kind of go down into the ground to hit it. You take your axe and you smack it on, like it's obviously this creature's 2D, so it's on the ground, and you smack it on the ground and you kind of see it flinch with a bit of pain. It kind of wavers a little bit and then just solidifies again. But you saw there was some slight reaction. You see, yeah. Anything else you want to do?
And then if I move, then it will get another attack opportunity, right?
Only if you leave its
5 foot.
attack radius. So if you stay close to it, it won't get an attack opportunity. But if you leave, then it will.
When I saw him hit the ground and I saw the flinch and everything, did anything that I learned in my time at the Mage Academy flick up go, oh, this is what this might be, or...
Did you already roll history? Hey.
No, I haven't.
No.
Okay.
No.
So I just went,
You can roll history as an action your next turn if you want to check, but immediately no. All right. So do you want to do anything, Doge?
No, I'm good.
All right. Okay. Next is Sus.
How far away am I?
So it's going to be double movement to get out of the hole. So that's going to be over here. So this is going to be 30 to get you here.
Okay.
All right. Then from here, where do you want to go?
As close as possible to that thing.
To this. All right. So 30. So you'll make it. Are you going to dash? Obviously.
Yes.
So here, that's 60 here.
Okay. And to get to it, how far will I have to need to go?
About 60. So you could do it
Okay.
if you use your feline.
Yes. So, as I'm getting back together, the patches on my back's literally just like being healed by Adam. I let out like this primal
Hiss.
hiss, growl, and
Sounds like a
sort of all the hairs on my body stand up, and I just start running, and I use my dash action as well. I want to see if I can get behind that thing and hopefully give my hopefully distracted enough to give my teammates a chance to attack it better.
All right. So you're getting in here, hey? Like
Yes.
around about there. All right.
Um,
I'll give you inspiration for that, because I understand your character and its feelings. So I'll give you inspiration for that coming back and being super pissed. So you can mark off having some inspiration then. But yeah,
one thing I'm unsure of is if I do take dash, does that
it's an
double-
action.
But does that double my turn movement?
So you would have been able to move 30, then 60, 30, then another 30, and then you have your bonus.
Yeah, since that doubles the movement I can do in a turn, but I don't know if it's my normal movement or because I'm doing the dash I have that little bit extra.
No, you would have to have used your feline agility to
Yeah.
make it.
That's what I'm talking about now.
Yeah.
So in a normal movement I'll have 60. So it's basically 60 to get out of the hole to there, and then 60 to get almost there as well.
It was 30 here,
And then 60 to get there.
30 here, and then you still had a 30 to dash,
Yes.
and then another 30 for your feline.
Yeah. So that's what basically what I'm asking. Does the feline agility double only the movement or the dash actually?
Only the
movement
movement.
as
You
well?
can't double move. So you can't dash with your feline
so
agility.
That's only what I was asking was if I move faster my entire turn or is it only my normal movement that's doubled?
Only your normal movement. Yeah. All right. So and that ends your turn.
Yes.
All right. Now Talia, your turn again.
And we can still see the shadow figure at the moment. Well,
Yeah,
it's
it's
behind
still-
the rock from me, but I'm
Yeah.
still there.
We can see over that rock.
No, you can't. No.
So she knows there's gonna be.
So
Well, you can see the heads. You can see the heads of your companions. You can't see. You can see the heads of your companions, but you can't see the shadow.
because it's flat.
okay.
Do we want to try and take the horse out, or do we want to try and fight this thing? It
Well, it's
didn't do
engaged.
any damage before, right? Someone attacked it, but it flinched, but didn't do damage.
You can't tell.
Yeah, I don't know. But I don't really know.
Okay, then I will do another perception check. So I first want to move a little bit to the side. So,
Don't worry, Alex is coming.
Like I
kind of
see
to that road where we came in, between the horse and the rock.
I think the best perception
Yeah,
at
there it
this
is.
stage would be learning on the job and attacking it and see what
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah, a little bit further maybe.
There.
Yeah, that's good.
All right.
And then another perception check.
I'm having a good
Wait. Do you want to see? What do you want to perceive? Like, what are you looking for?
Oh wait, we actually have to first try and attack it. So there's a lot of people in between, so I would not be able to attack it at this moment.
No, you can't. You won't. If you want to throw something, you won't be able to
Yeah,
because
because there's people-
Beatrick is in the way.
But you moved 15, so you
Yeah.
can maybe...
You've got movement speed still. Yeah.
So you can
But
maybe
if I
just...
throw, I want to go hit you in the head.
No, but you can
No,
move.
I'm-
You can move like you got another 15 feet,
Yeah.
so you can move to about this block here.
Can I move straight to the side, so to the right? A little bit, one block down would be
It's
15
Like here.
feet, but to the right? No.
Oh, here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
way, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
And then from there, I would like to try and chuck one hand axe to the shadowy figure.
All right. Roll to it.
It catches and says thank you.
20!
20!
Yeah.
Oh, natural.
Yeah. Nice. Okay. Yeah. So you roll double damage.
Okay, wait, my damage. Go
Max,
back in.
max, max,
I
max,
think
max,
it was
max,
it.
max, max, super max.
You wanna-
max,
Do I have to go to my equipment? To
Yeah.
see?
Yeah.
I think it's actions.
Yeah. Under actions.
So it's
Thank
actually
you.
F. Great, okay, I use.
Chewie, get out of here! All of you, move! Chewie.
Second one,
Bugger off.
Oh, here's inspiration. Does anybody have a
Point the end away.
There's pens on the
Right now
table.
we have the
pencil
fire
actually?
Yeah.
No, there's no, you can erase with that
So
red
one.
pen.
This one.
You can erase with it. Yeah.
Wait, I'm just gonna check on another thing that I've opened.
Maybe
like
maybe just for in case, just
Mm.
colour one stripe there.
Okay,
Yeah.
hold on, sorry.
So you've got it's 1d6 plus
26
2.
for the hand axe.
Yeah.
2d6 plus 2 now.
Yeah, but yeah,
Is it plus 4 or plus 2? I can't remember now.
1
Oh, with a
plus
throw.
2, yeah.
with a throw.
The throw says attack bonus plus 4. I have plus 4 plus 3. So if that makes any sense.
That's just what it is to hit. So
Yeah.
your
Well, okay,
d20
I
would
already
No, but
add that.
she's
So
yeah.
now you're just rolling your damage die.
Okay, so 1d6 plus 2.
But is
So you're gonna roll it twice. You're gonna roll.
Yeah, but it's 1d6 plus 2 and 1d6 plus 2.
No, it's just
It's
1d6,
1d6 plus 2
1d6.
and
And then
1d6.
plus 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, 4, 6
Ten.
Yes!
plus 2, so 12.
Yeah,
Nice.
12.
Oh,
Nice.
That is a hard hit. If it doesn't make some cool movements now, we know shit, we're screwed. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So you chuck your axe super fucking hard at the ground basically, and you see, and it doesn't actually pierce into the ground. It pierces something, and it actually gets lodged into the shadow, and you see a similar flicker, and almost like this, it pulls in on itself before coming right again and standing even more menacing now
No.
and pissed. Yeah.
Cool.
But you could see it definitely
At least it did
it did something to it,
Does
and
it actually look like it's just
it's
off the ground?
enlarged. Yeah, it looks like it's in the ground, but not actually in the like it's just disappeared. But the ground underneath
Oh, okay.
doesn't look like it's been
Exactly.
damaged or anything. Yeah.
Cool.
Does that end your turn?
Yeah.
All
We're gonna
right.
start needing some magic on this.
I don't.
Hell yeah, I like magic missile, fireball.
Yes. Okay, what's the furthest I can move, say, in Halia's direction?
If you use your dash action or your dash as an action, you can move 60 feet. So that is, you can probably reach just behind Halia.
how far can you shoot with your crossbow?
I can shoot quite a bit, I think 80 feet without disadvantage.
Okay, so
But I
maybe
cannot see it.
Yeah.
maybe move around the rock and then maybe you can just see it.
Yeah,
What is your movement?
30.
There you go.
You might be able to just see it around the rock. I don't know. Can he?
Yeah, if he's over here, yeah. But then you are kind of in the way. You'll have quarter.
Okay.
So you can move here and take a shot, but he's gonna have quarter cover. So that increases his armor class.
Increases. If you, because that is still a long way, if I go more downwards, can you see my arrow?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you can see it.
See, if I move to there, would you say I've got kind of a straight shot?
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, you're right. Let me give you control of your money key, and then you can move him.
Your money key.
Hang on. All right, you can move him.
How do I move him?
I don't know. Probably dying.
No, get off. You need to select the mouse button.
Top
So
left,
yeah, the top left there's a mouse.
You got it, you got it.
He moved
Yeah,
it.
there you go. Okay. All right, sorry. Okay, yeah. All right, and then
Are you happy with that position?
yeah, I'm happy with that. If you can shoot 80, but how far is that? 50. So I think that's with disadvantage actually.
Just check, but on my crossbow it says 80/320.
Really?
So
That is a
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah.
that
Yeah.
is a hell of a
Yeah, so it's with a normal roll, yeah. So roll to hit.
So I don't know. Do you have like the app open or what are you using to?
I'm using 20. Roll 20 to roll.
Okay. That'll be a normal d20, but I don't know what it what you get as an action modifier.
Okay.
Oh.
It's plus his dexterity. I'll tell him now. So 10.
Yeah.
Plus 2.
And is he proficient in the weapon?
Yeah, he's proficient. So it's and he doesn't have any dexterity.
Okay, so it's just 12.
Yeah, so it's 12. So yeah, that hits.
That is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's literally lucky.
So
it's
roll
in the
damage.
ground.
Right?
Would you read damage
Exactly
is
when-
1d8?
Nothing.
Yeah, that'll also be plus your dexterity modifier. but
which is
that's
0, yeah. So just 1d8, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
full
so-
damage.
Yeah, okay.
Nice.
You peg this thing to the ground. Again, similar to the hand axe, it goes into the ground, but it doesn't look like it's actually pierced the ground. There's like you can still see the grass pretty clearly.
Look at this shot.
That's a magic arrow.
Nice.
Curve the bullet.
It's some wanted stuff there. Yeah.
And this thing really shudders now, and it's constantly flickering. It's like it's constantly vibrating. The hand axe and the bolt stuck in it, just like gyrating, almost vibrating, as this thing is also shaking. Yeah, and that ends your turn. Hey, Kalter? Adar?
Yes, that ends my turn.
Okay, Beardrick.
Fuck it up.
Yeah. Put my sword into it.
I think the video froze again.
Let me quick.
So,
It's 2-6. No, I keep saying 2-6 because it's the most annoying thing when I watch the video again. I'm like,
The most annoying thing is when somebody says, LOL. Like, just laugh.
Yeah, it's like-
I go
We
tee.
are in
Still better than LOL.
So, can I make out a figure from the
It's like
shadow,
a
or is
figure,
it just a blob?
It's like a figure. It's like a.
So
It's
is there something that looks like a head?
yeah. There is something that looks like it. It looks like it's almost. It's like a. It looks very smooth. It's not like very defined. It's like it's not defined edges. So it's like smooth. It almost looks like a cloak lying on the ground,
Okay.
basically. Yeah.
Okay, then I want
I'm
to
getting a
move.
Harry Potter.
Or Voldemort, maybe, who knows? So I want to approach it up to what looks like the head part.
All right.
Then I'll use my rapier.
All right.
Get it? In the
Just
black
roll
spot
to
where
hit.
the heart used to be.
Since he is flanking now, will that be a double or is it that?
Yeah. Advantage. Yeah. Roll.
Advantage.
Yeah. So roll 2 d20s.
12.
Yeah, that hits
18.
Well, 18,
automatically.
he
Yeah.
hits hard.
Yeah. So now you can roll damage.
With.
What is your rapier do? D8, D6, D8.
D8, yeah. 3 times.
3d8.
3D8.
Oh,
d8 plus 3.
Oh, plus 3, sorry.
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh,
holy
D8.
shit, dude. 3D8s, that is the best rapier I've ever seen in the world.
Which was the D8 again?
The D8's the one that looks like a diamond.
Yeah. But this is 4. No.
No, you had it.
Yeah, I had it. Yeah. Awesome. 2. 5.
5.
5, yeah.
All right. Describe how you Describe how you take out this shadowy
So I
creature.
walk up to it, identifying what looks like the head part of it, after seeing all the other weapons lodged into it. I take my sword out and pointing it down towards the ground with both hands, with all my might, push it into the ground.
Yeah,
Into the
she's
head.
the bomb.
All right. Yeah, and you just see this as you put it into the ground. The axe and the quill kind of just dissipate, and you're all of a sudden your rapier is just in the ground, like literally almost like magic. Obviously not magic, but and the shadow kind of just dissipates. Yeah, Beardrick, you successfully take this thing out, and it basically just dissipates into nothingness.
So
All right.
It's done.
I hit the ground where it was a few times.
All right.
I'd like to do a history check now and see if I can figure out or know.
Yeah,
remember
roll
something
history.
what that is.
Oh no, sorry. Roll nature.
Nature?
Yeah, who's
is this
assisting?
a natural thing or a magical thing?
I think.
I know. All right. You haven't rolled before yet. No. So roll with
Is it,
advantage.
But is it nature or is it
Nature.
natural or magic?
Yeah, roll nature.
Does something happen when I hit the ground a few times, or just ground?
It's
now?
just ground now, yeah. You just smack the ground with your fists and it's just,
17.
just dust.
And we're kind of all watching like.
Alright,
No revenge for you.
yeah, so you recognize this creature after fighting it and observing it. Hang on, let me just bring everyone else up. Oh, Chewie, you're back. Thanks, my boy.
I'm here for loving.
Yeah. Alright, so you recognize this creature as what they just, it's just simply called a shadow. It's an undead that resembles a dark humanoid shadow. And the shadow usually belongs to a goodly person who died a horrible death. A horrible magical death, usually something that's quite violent. And this shadow, it usually attacks the most virtuous and the most noble of people. So in a group, if there's a group of people, it usually attacks the most the people that are most noble and good at heart. And you also know that this thing drains the strength of a person, and if your strength is obviously fully drained, you technically die as well. Or you are incapacitated, unconscious. And you also know that this creature, when you kill it, if the person doesn't fully die, if this creature kills you, your shadow becomes one of these things.
Yeah.
And if you are brought back to life or resuscitated or whatever, you will walk around with no shadow until your shadow is destroyed. And you also know that this shadow, your own shadow, if you were to be killed by one of these things, would hunt you down basically.
Oh.
So yeah, you know,
Petrifying.
yeah, you
Can I
guys,
quickly look around and see if everybody around me has a shadow?
yeah, roll perception.
Just,
And we were
It's a fair question.
were
actually.
we just really bad at seeing this thing, or can it just disappear for some reason?
perception of 9.
Well, it is dark. 9. You look around.
XP do you get?
You get. I'll tell you now. 100 divided by 6.
15 and change.
So call it call it 17 XP each.
Fuck you, that's my XP.
At this point-
worth a try.
At this point, it's starting to drip.
And I didn't, everybody had shadows.
Yeah, everybody had shadows. Yeah, so that 90. You can clearly see even Sus, though he was down, his shadow is still with him. So,
How do you add XP? Because you really
You
have to
go
go
to
like
the app. So you go to the app, then you click on more, or the red dots. Red dots. No, top.
Yeah.
Just below the top.
there, yeah,
And then
okay.
you say on app on the website. Sorry, the very bottom one.
We want a website.
Edit character on
Yeah.
website. Okay, now I'll do this later.
And then you just click on the name. You go manage experience, and you add how many? What? How much?
17. Yeah.
70.
17.
Yeah.
Hey, you all should be technically on the same
Yeah,
level.
57 experience right now.
Cool.
Alright.
We are pretty much almost a seventh of the way to level 2.
Yeah.
Is it 350 or 300?
300.
Sixth of the way.
A little bit above a sixth.
Yes. So
Okay.
that would be closer to a fifth, not
Yeah.
a seven. Seven is. No, it was. Sorry, I just heard a story this day. This morning. They. Not McDonald's, Burger King bought out a quarter pounder that was cheaper than the quarter pounder that McDonald's is selling.
Third pounder.
Yeah. A third pounder that was cheaper than the quarter pounder. And then people didn't buy it because they thought a third was less than a fourth.
Oh wow.
So yeah, it ended
People
up
see big
failing.
number.
Yo.
It ended up failing horribly.
That is the dumbest thing. Wow.
Okay, so at this point it's starting to drizzle a little bit.
Oh.
I immediately run towards him and ask him, can you please build me like a little roof on the cart or something? Please, I beg you.
Well, he's only good with traps and things. You can try, but I mean.
Shit. Who's good with leather and wood? Is anybody good with leather and wood?
I've got leatherwork proficiency with thieves tools, with leatherworkers tools.
All right.
Seeing him panic like this, I take off my red shirt and then just put it over his head.
Oh, good kitty. I take it back immediately.
And then I also like step really close, show my right side. It's a fun says, you have to give it back.
I cast prestidigitation and clean it beforehand as well and afterwards in the future.
All right. So, Adar, you're proficient with leather worker tools. Is anybody proficient with woodworker tools or whatever?
No, fortunately, it wouldn't work.
But do we have leather?
I think
Yeah,
I think I could choose
still
a
do it.
tool, but I can't remember what I chose.
Well, then, can
Let's
you
see.
make me a giant leather hat? By any chance?
I can make a. Don't you have a hood? Like a hood with a
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, but still, water comes into my body then. The biggest, giantest leather hat that's waterproof that you've ever made in your life.
A massive sombrero.
I've got that orange belt, but it's not tanned. So it's gonna be smelly.
Dude, I'm smelly, so it's fine.
Yeah.
It's gonna be all like just cut off.
If we can literally just tie it to my head, so I have like the pretty much
Put on a hat.
human-size umbrella, I'll be happy.
Yeah. Okay, can we do it, Toto?
Yeah, well, you can literally just drape it over him if you
Yeah,
want.
let's do that. I'll just drape it over. So
Because
red shirt
it would
plus
take
orange
you.
skin.
You could roll to craft a hat, but obviously it's not leather.
And then it's going to use it anyway, so
And,
I'd rather just drape it over my head.
Yeah, and it will take about an hour to do.
Yeah, can we pretty much take that and just like Moses style tie it to my forehead with a piece of twine?
Well, you can literally just wrap it over yourself.
that's
like
perfect.
that.
I'll do
I
that.
mean, it's
Never mind.
massive. It's a massive.
Might I borrow your oryx
Yeah,
skin?
it's a massive cow oryx.
Yeah. And I'm sitting on the cotton anyway, so I don't worry about carrying me too much. So can I borrow your skin? Your oryx, that's fine. It's stinky and hairy, but it'll be good.
But you could, yes, you can borrow
Thank
it.
you
It's
very
not
much,
really
and I-
anything to the pelt, so
Okay, I wrap it around myself to stay dry.
Alright, cool. That's yeah. You won't have to roll it
Victory!
just yet. Oh,
That note, while we just start riding around, can I just quickly look around me if I can see anything that kind of looks like an apothecary that might have dragon skin?
where do you think you are right now?
There's a bunch of bird villages. Maybe we'll see something.
Roll perception.
Hoping for
You're all clearly like, no, you see nothing.
There's a 19, but I don't see anything.
Yeah, you just see the usual. You just
It's
see
worth
the
a try.
Yeah, you just see the burnt down villages. You guys are prepping to head out again. Are you guys rushing to leave, or are you taking your time?
is the necromancy like done or ever gone?
How long does your spell last for?
The detect magic,
Yeah, let me.
30 minutes.
Yeah, no. So you can still see this dome of necromancy, still very faint, but it's still
Yeah.
covering most of the village.
So
Yeah.
whatever your skill wasn't actually doing. No,
I think we should do
So
it.
it's
The-
still there.
I think we
The
should.
hole with the bones.
Mm.
Is it wet inside? Is it dry?
Very wet and
Very wet.
wet and muddy. Yeah.
I would, while they're deciding what to do, I would just like to touch myself with.
Wait, what if I?
And then restore 5 HP. Apparently it says per long rest.
Wait, yeah.
Is that your temp XP or is it just
Lay-
all?
Lay on hands pool.
This got very, very big.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so you have
5 HP per long rest.
no. You just automatically gain 5 HP.
Yeah, but his pool is empty.
Yeah, but your pool is empty, so you'd need a long rest to refill your pool again.
You want this man to touch you when you're down.
Depends on where.
You understand, Doge?
Okay, so it's empty.
Yeah, so you got 0 HP in your. How much health did you have left after that? 4. Yeah, so you can up to 9, and then you'll have to have a long rest to fill your lay on hands pool again.
Oh, because I haven't used it, have I?
Oh no, you have a pool of healing power that can restore 20 HP. Yeah, per long rest.
Mine says 5.
It's probably just based on his level, so I think it's like 5 HP per level
Yeah.
or something like
Yeah,
that.
alright, so 5 HP and you need a long rest to fill your pool.
But I can't really remember.
But I think you can also lay on hands even if your pool is empty, but then you draw on your own HP.
I either can't spell or it's not a spell.
No,
It's a class feature.
yeah, it's a class feature, yeah. Lay on hands. You have a pool of healing power that can restore 20 HP per long rest. As an action, you can touch a creature to restore any number of HP remaining in the pool, or 5 HP to either cure a disease or neutralize a poison affecting the creature. So no, you can actually, I think, restore 20 HP. So you can restore your full HP. So you can that's 6, 7, 8, and then you'll be left with 12 HP in your pool. If that makes sense. So you can restore yourself to 12. But now you're also just left with 12 in your pool.
You can restore total number of hit points equal to your paladin level times 5.
Oh, so okay.
I'm only level 1, so I can only restore 5.
All right. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. Good.
I think basically what it says, even if your pool is empty and somebody is poisoned or
Diseased.
Yeah, diseased, you can then use lay on hands. I think even without. No, okay, no. You need. I think you need.
Yeah, you need your pool, but you use that 5 HP to cure the disease. That's what it is.
Oh, okay. So it's 5 hit points per disease.
Yeah, per disease. Yeah. All right. So I think we've cleared that up. Yeah. All right. Do you understand?
If I tick this tick box on my character sheet, does that mean like it makes a little red box? Does that mean then that's what I've got left, or I've used all of it?
I think you've used all of it.
If they're all ticked.
What are you ticking?
Share your screen.
Because is that a spell? No, it's just a class feature.
It's a class feature.
So yeah, other than expending your pool hit point.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
your
so
long rest.
No, okay, yeah. So those are the 5 points you have, and I think if you so it basically tells you have 5 per long rest.
Yeah. So you need to add all 5 of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
And
Then
then
will be with the divine settings, and then once I use them, I just take like one away. And one
Yeah,
away.
yeah. Yeah.
well you add them as you use
But
them.
you haven't used any.
Literally gave you a drive-by.
Yeah, and then as soon as you click long rest on your character, the website will automatically clear.
Chewy, please don't go this way.
Okay, cool.
I love the
But you haven't used your divine sense, I think.
It's like, please don't go this way.
Get out of here, man. Please.
So I only tick them once I use them.
Yeah, but you've used all 5 HP now.
Why is your armor class only 13?
Oh yeah, you can up your strength. Oh no, you can only up it after a long rest. Sorry.
Yeah, so you can put 5 extra there. But why is your armor class only 13?
I don't think he has his
Go to your equipment quickly.
Yeah.
General is equipped.
Yeah, it says
and
16.
this also.
So it's supposed to be 16. If I equip it 16 plus the 2,
So why is that?
18.
Just go a little up in your equipment. I think you scrolled past your.
16 plus 2 shield, but 13 override.
Yeah, that's very weird that your armor class says that.
Right.
Oh, because he needs strength 13. What's that? Strength.
Oh, so he probably can't wear plate now. Well, no, but he has 13 on the dot now. So.
But does it say 13 or is it?
Oh, did you adjust your armor class instead of your strength?
Click on. No, his
No,
strength
strength is
down.
13 now.
click on your armor class quickly. Oh, you have, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Armor class represents
Just up your strength again to 16. Let's see what happens.
override score. Or
It didn't increase.
yeah, I think delete the override score.
You,
just
you're
like
healthy tomorrow, so you have to eat them now.
Delete the override score.
yeah, so make it nothing and see if that does anything. Yeah, okay, so it's back to now it's 18.
The fruity pastel thing.
Because so your base score is 16 and your racial bonus is +1. Modifier +4. Something's a little weird with your character sheet at this stage.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, the modifier should, but that why isn't it 17?
Oh, some good jelly beans.
18. Yeah, I'm
Yes.
not sure why it's 18.
It's like wait, yeah,
No,
now
that's
it's
17.
17. But how is your base score 16? I think the highest you can put in is 15.
Yeah, you should have had 50. It should be on 16. I've got his down here as 16.
So yeah, I think there's something a little weird with your character sheet.
If you go to
Your armor
edit,
classes.
let's go edit it quickly. So just close that and click on the little forge.
Isn't it the yeah, that.
Yeah. Edit character.
Start with your yeah.
Abilities.
I think it's abilities, yes.
Yeah.
So that's little all over the place. If you
Yeah, don't put manual roll. Select where it says manual roll. Just click on the drop down. Write it. Yeah. Just click on that drop down.
Array.
Yeah, standard array. Yeah, standard array. And now for strength, choose I think 15. And then dexterity 11.
Looks very weird if you don't see the drop down menu. Like, how do we do this?
It's only 8, 10, 12, 13, and 14.
What the hell?
8, 10, 12, 13, 14.
So I think it will be
yeah,
10.
Because you've used your 15. It probably is race modifiers is also +1.
Yeah, so it'll be 10. And then constitution 13 or 12. I think it's 12.
yeah, it's 12 plus his racial bonus.
Yeah, 12. And then intelligence 12. No,
8.
8. No, I think your wisdom was 8.
Not banana.
Banana.
Your wisdom was 8. Yeah. Yeah, that was intelligence 13. Charisma 14. Yeah, I think that's it.
It's like within attack range.
Go down. Do we not want to remove those override scores, or do they stay there?
Yeah, I think the other modifiers should all be removed.
Everything else.
What you gonna make?
Yeah. And the override score and don't make it 0. Just try and delete
This is
it.
gonna make it not nicer.
Quick spray wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, like that.
Last time that's cunning a fire.
Put in a little bit of butter. It's gonna make it much nicer. Just put some butter in a cup and put a like plate over it or something. Put it in the microwave and then just rub the inside.
Did you play with this or did something
Because that
happen?
nice butter is gonna caramelize inside. I like baking. Okay, don't judge me. I love baking. So
Okay, because I think that -2 might have been why your AC looked so weird.
baking.
But yeah, go back to your character sheet now.
But I wonder if it's applied at his bonuses. Yeah.
And just go to equipment and take off your plate armor and put it back on.
The chainmail.
Yeah, it's weird that it's not applying.
Yeah.
Disadvantage.
Oh, you've.
Yeah, but that's just because you have disadvantage on stealth because you're wearing plate mail. It should still be boosting your armor class.
Yeah, say where. Okay, but we know you've got 16 or 18 armor class.
Yeah. Wait,
Yeah,
there
there
it
we
is,
go,
There
yeah.
we go. Okay.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now when you apply the shield, you'll have
18.
18.
Sweet.
Okay, nice.
All right. All right.
Thanks.
Okay, so what are you guys doing? Are you heading out stat, or are you kind of lingering around?
I'm trying to think.
I'm definitely untying the horse and trying to get out of
I
here.
think we got lucky, so we should probably start making our way.
All right, so you guys head out then,
I
yeah.
agree.
Being very
Did somebody
perceptive.
look around the town for any loot or something?
He
I
looked
did a
around.
very impressive 21
He-
checks. So.
Okay.
Yeah, he looked the moment we got in here, and then again after the battle.
Yeah.
And Doug was looking at that weird, I don't know, collection of rocks or shelter or whatever.
Can I?
So it's safe to assume there's nothing interesting left here.
Yes. Except death.
Yeah, and a weird
Except
red necromantic aura across the whole place. I'm trying
Do
to
we,
figure out.
do we want to find out what it is?
I think we should come
I,
back.
I might have find out, maybe just not now.
Yeah, I think first we'll go speak to the local wizard.
Yeah.
Weasel.
Okay.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm on the carriage with my.
Because that other guy said, was this town that they said there was
Banshee.
a banshee?
Well, he had said that it was up on one of the trails heading north
Yeah.
into the forest,
Mm.
a couple of miles out of the Coneyberry. But he said if you didn't bother it, it wouldn't bother you, basically.
We might want to take the coach through to the end of our destination and then return for said banshee for gentle talks and sending Dojin first.
And we need to return for the bench and the wizard, so.
All right, so you guys make your way out then,
Yes.
hey?
That's it.
All right, cool.
Run away! I mean, walk away!
All right. So you guys make your way out of Coneyberry, over a rickety bridge crossing a river. You guys are able to fill your water skins here. It is relatively fast moving.
Okay.
So I assume you guys fill your water skins.
Yes.
All right. So you can add. You'll each.
I think we only use.
Can I see if I can catch a fish with a mage hand?
You can try. Yeah. You'll have disadvantage though.
we'll
That's
only
fine. It's
use-
just it'd be cool.
All right. But it takes an hour, hey, to.
While we're filling up the water skins, how long does that?
Yeah,
Are we?
but we only use. I'm not even sure if there's space in the water skins. There'll only be space what we
Are we
Actually,
Yeah,
drank
for
this day.
basically,
filling up what we drank
since
this day.
we were at the
The place
farm.
with the
Mm.
oryx.
So, that
So you guys
back-
have used 1 full day's worth from the previous camp, from the first camp. From that day, that was 1 full day's worth of water.
So
So,
we finish that.
so that's 1 gallon, so 2 water skins.
Okay.
I might not want to actually catch a fish that swims in a necromantic filled field. That might be a bad idea.
Yes.
I also don't know if I want to
Back
spend an hour here.
Yeah.
Ah, we already handled what's there.
Okay. I don't know. I was laying face down with a bit of skeletons. But yeah,
Oh,
if
on
you're
that note,
chill with it.
I'd like to cast Restoration and just clean up Mr. Whiskers. So he's
I
cleaning
just
up.
start purring. This is
Okay, nice. So you
I'm
guys-
the only funky
Okay, well
person
actually
here.
roll
How
to
do I
clean.
clean him?
Roll to clean.
11 plus 5, so 16.
Yeah, you clean him very well.
Reasonably good.
No, you clean him very well, yeah.
I
Very
don't
nice.
trim him, but I clean
Yeah.
him.
Alright, so okay.
When you like, you get a
If the
suit.
water's fast moving, can't you just throw him inside the water and just let him clean himself?
You
I
could,
feel
yeah.
mine's much more humane.
you could, but I think we don't want to spend time in the water.
We got him purring.
Okay.
Yeah, we got him purring with the spell, so magic kind of works.
Yeah, so it's around 10:30 now. You guys make your way out. It is starting to rain harder.
Okay.
It's starting to come down a bit.
So he's all
The
wrapped
thunder,
up.
yeah, he's wrapped up.
I
He's
kind of feel like as I'm cleaning him, I'm going, Lenny, this is next to Goblins. Funky as hell.
yeah, so it's starting to rain now. What are your positionings? Who's where at the moment?
I'll still be hanging around behind the.
I'm on the
yeah, I'll still be in front of the
Oh,
card.
I got on the cards. I'm having a ride.
Mm.
I've got short legs, guys.
That's 100%.
So who's on?
Me.
Okay.
I probably, by the way, gave the horse another carrot tasting large piece of tuber after the fight to
Alright.
calm him down.
Yeah,
Like,
fair enough.
For transparency.
Alright, cool. Who else is where?
I'll also get on. 'Cause
Doge.
I'm a bit
I think,
good.
Yeah, you're a bit
maybe
knocked.
shouldn't Doge try and take a nap on the back of the carriage while we're riding around?
Yeah, you can take a short rest and recover your
One
your hit
hit die.
points. Yeah.
Don't roll a one. Don't roll a one.
Yeah. So roll. Well, I'll tell you when to roll. Don't roll just yet. Let's just establish who's where.
I'm
And
at back.
you're at the back.
I will walk in front, like on the opposite side from Session. Next
Alright.
doors.
Where do you want
I
to?
can probably move my.
Oh, you can. Yeah.
Can't move myself now.
Well, you should be able to. Hang on. Oh wait, hang on. I'll.
Ek vind die op hierdie stadium is die rek net so consistent
Alright.
No,
dat dit nie nuus meer kan.
it's not a new funk. It's just a funk.
But there aren't any dogs around.
It's right there.
I'm joking.
If it's not the dog, it's one of these two.
All right.
I didn't even think that much.
Yes, you know.
Sas,
I'm
are
dying.
you walking?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Cool. All right.
Since I've been weirdly completely healed.
Right.
Magically,
Magically
so yeah.
Fantastic.
You feel hundreds. Doge, you're also feeling good, but still a little weak. You're gonna take a nice long rest, not a short rest. All right. So, you guys, no, Sas and Adar, roll perception if you're walking ahead. So a D20.
I cannot roll good at all. I think that's 7.
Oh, fucking ball.
So Anna's basically blind.
Yeah, why do you have the blind people walking in front?
Yeah. So you guys are walking. You've been on the tribal trail for about let's say half a day now. It's approaching 2 o'clock. As you come around a bend, you actually don't necessarily spot it until you're basically on top of it. You see 2 dead horses sprawled out in front of you. Let me just get distances here because you guys are quite close. Let's say about 60 feet in front of you.
How did you not smell that, Catman?
Hang on.
I might be distracted from dying earlier.
I give
died.
Catman a hug.
I lived.
Hang on. Yeah, let's call it rather because with that roll, 50 feet, so 15 meters. So it literally, you guys
There.
come up and you see these 2 dead horses. Each has several black feather arrows sticking out of it. The woods press close to the trail over here with steep embankments and dense thickets on either side. So where the horses are lying, you come around the bend, you guys came quite close up. It's quite a steepish embankment on the sides, and then thickets of wood at the top, and it just presses in close for a good couple of feet before it kind of levels down and out again. Yeah. So there are feathers and stuff sticking out. Yeah.
Are we already in between the embankments, or
You're literally approaching the start of the embankment. So the horses are 50 feet away from you, 15 meters, I think that is.
I'm gonna go right of the path and try and climb the embankment. Or
Same
around
here.
want to do.
I'll go on the other side.
Are we close enough that everybody's on the way? Or everybody sees it now?
Yeah, so you're close enough with your perceptions for everybody to see it. Yeah.
Quickly, how long did we pretty much sit on the cart, not doing much? Like,
So you guys left
say
around
4 hours?
10:30. Yeah. So it's been 10:30. So if you're on the cart, you're able to have a short rest. If you're an elf, yeah. So that's 1, 2,
I get spell slots back.
3, 4, 5.
That's fine.
Yeah,
More
yeah.
than
So
4,
you-
I get my spell
Yeah,
slots back.
so you have a long rest and you manage to get your spell slots back. Doge, you can roll Oh, you don't have to roll. You just add your strength. So, but it's already done. So you get your strength back. And if you are walking, you don't get it. You guys are as usual. All right. So
I want to go off the opposite side.
All right. So you climb off. All right. Hang on. Let's do this here quick.
I saw that rest doesn't restore my hit points, right?
It gives you one hit. It gives you one hit die.
Yeah.
So you can see on your character sheet what is your hit die. I think for a paladin it's a D10, and you can roll a D10 then to recover that health.
And plus constitution.
Okay.
Oh yeah, plus your constitution modifier.
All right. So you guys kind of reach here, and let me just measure 50 feet from these horses.
So off the map.
So off the map, yeah. So okay, yeah.
Yeah, but I think I'm going up the right embankment and he's going up the left.
And I do a
Alright.
little bit of a check perception when I saw the dead
That would
horses.
All right. Roll
If I see anything weird.
perception. All right.
That'll help, so
Yeah, with advantage. Okay. So wait. Sus, you're heading up right, eh?
Yeah, basically looking for anything suspicious or any feathers or
Alright.
especially checking the trees.
All right. Well, roll perception again.
I got a 19.
Just
Okay.
be better. 21.
Nice. Okay. And who else is where now?
I'm on the other side to show the raw perception level.
Bidrick, you going up this side, hey?
Mm.
All right. So where are you gonna be here for? Like here?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Yeah. Roll perception. Ado, are you happy where you are?
Yes, I'm happy. I just move a bit closer to the craft.
All right.
Before the bank.
Okay, that's fine. Kalta.
I'm still sitting on the
All right.
kind of going
19.
19.
looking.
All right.
Yo.
A Doge.
This one's wearing my eyes. If he is,
That's bad, right?
yeah, I know.
It burns the eyes, you know.
I'll approach those horses.
It smells like fresh corn. Yeah. Why would you not use it?
All right. Well,
Maybe.
I'll put
Does
here.
it puncture wounds? Or they...
Roll perception.
It's silent. It's silent killers.
Not even just
They are rather.
when the bite just opens and it comes straight from the turd.
Don't think it even noticed, it's still asleep.
11 minus 110.
All right. Well, you see these black arrows sticking out, and you can see the horses. On inspection, you don't recognize the horses.
Oh shit.
But
Got the shield and lights out.
Yeah.
As well. As I walk up and
Is the
say,
one horse tiny?
yeah.
Oh shit.
All right. So at this point, with all your general perception, you see. Hang on. Let me.
His boyfriend. He's been taken.
No!
All right.
It's a monkey.
Kenya's gonna scream.
Yeah.
Also, I think there might be green skin bastards.
Yeah. So.
Here we go.
Yeah. So out of so with that perception, you see these goblins rushing out of the trees, and
On one side or both sides now?
well, you see 3 goblins on the hill
Okay.
where Sus is kind of running up.
Okay.
You see these goblins coming out.
They're well enough hidden that they thought we might not be able to see them, and we saw them and got the jump on them. Or
Yeah.
did they get the jump on us.
No, they didn't get the jump on you. You saw them.
But
You
they're
recognized
green,
they're
right?
there. Yeah, they're green.
Oh.
You noticed.
There goes Elia.
I'm already standing on the spot yelling like obscene words at them in Afrikaans. So,
Yo, massa.
things I'm not saying now. But it's horrible. And I'm insulting all of them and their mothers and their fathers and everyone.
Your mother was a whore and your father smelled like elderberries.
Yeah, that's it.
Just-
Alright, yeah. So you see what you can clearly recognize as goblins coming out of the brush, and these. Okay. Since there was no surprise and you all noticed each other, noticing one another, quite an obvious trap set here, as you can see with the horses and everything. Let's roll initiative.
Nice.
Yeah, go for it.
Easter.
I feel like we're lost.
You are
Lost.
Okay, hang on. Let me.
Number
Wait
one.
2 seconds. Wait. Just remember your numbers. Just hang on before you tell me. I'll ask.
enraged advantage maybe of iets is dit.
Ja.
Hierso is nog die 20's as jy nou.
Thank you.
Oh shit, plus
I
3.
figured if I could advantage guys.
Yeah, we can just ask
Because I
him.
hate anything with green skin. So.
He's a high elf, not a wood elf.
It's a D20 plus your proficiency bonus.
Plus dexterity.
Plus your initiative.
Initiative, which is your
Yeah,
dexterity.
the dexterity.
Alright, so let's take down initiative and then we'll take a 10-15 minute break.
Well, for me, I'm lost, so it doesn't.
Well, I'm going to ask. So,
Does she get
20 plus.
advantage because she's pissed us out because it's a green
I'm
thing?
angry.
We'll see what happens. 20 plus. What do you get?
21.
21. Okay, so you're the only one with 21. Okay. Between 15 and 20.
19.
19. Between 10 and 15.
If I use advantage, 12. Otherwise, no.
Alright, okay, with roll with advantage. What did 12? Okay.
I'll also go to 12.
12. Okay, so go Holia and then Doge. And then under 10, between 5 and 10.
No, not even.
No, still not.
Not even.
Oh.
I'm not even there.
Adar?
Adar wins on the break.
Okay, we'll find out just now.
I got 4.
4, okay.
But how did you get a 4? 1 plus 3.
That's it. So I should roll the 1.
Oh shit. Okay, alright, let's take a 10 minute break. 15 minute break and then we'll.
Stinky hairs.
Ask you another question. Sorry,
Yeah.
maybe
No, no.
I'll ask another question. The spells I prepared, can I only use them once, or if it's prepared, I can use both my slots for the same spell?
You can use your spell slots for the same spell.
Ah, brilliant. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you've recovered, I think you've recovered. With a short rest, does he recover 1 spell slot?
No, I walked.
Oh, yeah, so you don't recover anything, yeah.
But I think.
But with the normal short rest, I think you do.
Hey, we're gonna get a lot of XP for this. Woo!
Alright, so
Being angry
You first
goblins.
have to survive.
yeah, you
We'll be
see
fine.
these three three goblins come around the corner as Doge approaches. And the 3 that were in the brush at the top on the north side also come out. You see a short gambling figure with a mouth overfull of pointed teeth and enormous pointed ears. The goblins approach with practiced air of apprehension mixed with vicious intent. Their leather armor is cobbled together from scraps previously worn by its fallen fellows. The weapons have seen heavy use and repair in the most desperate of conditions. In a dangerous world full of more powerful adversaries, the goblin is a cunning survivor, and where there are 5, there are usually 50.
Oh wow. Shit.
This is a short description of the goblin. So I mean,
So it doesn't bear on this exact encounter.
not necessarily
Okay,
no,
only 6.
but these goblins, you can see that they, with your perceptions, that they were obviously lying in wait, ready to attack as Doge comes around the corner. They come out of around from around the corner, but you guys do notice them, so there's no surprise with what's happening. So it's like I said, it's around 2:00 now. The rain is still coming down, but lighter than it was before.
Only do something.
So these goblins come around the corner. We've rolled initiative. Kelter, you were the fastest to react. Or you're on the horse there. What do you do
So
on the cart?
Do we just straight up fuck him up?
We should try and keep 1 alive, just for questioning.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, because she's gonna
Hold her
spaz
back.
the hell out.
Trying to remember if the goblins are intelligent enough to speak, but I can.
Okay.
Well, to kind of set an example, I'm gonna go for a magic missile.
Nice.
That's it.
That's
That's it.
There
There we go.
Thank you,
straight
friend.
up. I know what she's gonna do, so I'm
Thank
helping
you,
out.
friend.
Straight up burning a level 1 spell slot. And I'm gonna try and toast the goblin with the crossbow. How far can you move?
How far? What's the range on your?
120 feet. So I.
Oh,
No,
so-
that's
him.
the entire.
How far can you move? Were you able?
30 if I use my ability, 60. So I'll definitely be able to get to them.
Closest ones, at least, definitely.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna throw the. Oh yeah, easy. I'm gonna throw the furthest one away from. Yeah, that one.
That one, alright.
With magic missile.
Alright.
It's pretty much. Well, that's not pretty much. It is a guaranteed hit.
I don't know how strong they are, so I don't know if you want to hit all three, or if you.
I'm trying to hit. I'm
Yeah,
thinking
yeah,
about
no.
hitting
no,
one
yeah,
with two and then the other one with the last one.
Yeah, decrease the numbers maybe.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think if I want to hit one with 3 bolts and make sure he's out, or hit one with 2 and one with 1. It's gonna, if I roll 5 and 5, then the one's gonna most likely pretty much implode, or close to implode. I'm gonna go for. Honestly, if I was in that position, I'm a character, I'd probably just smoke the one and hope it threatens them and scares them a little bit. So I'm going to hit that furthest one with all 3 of the bolts.
Alright, roll damage.
I'm hitting him with 4 plus 1 is 5. 4 plus 1 is 5.
Nice.
4 plus 1 is 4. So 14 damage. So I absolutely.
Yeah.
shit
Describe
faced
how you destroy this goblin.
This just blows up.
Literally, as the first ball hits him, I just take chunks out of him. Yeah.
Nice.
Just take chunks out of him. So it's like the first one hits him in the arm, the whole arm pretty much flies off. The second one hits him in the leg, the whole leg flies off, and the last one hits him square in the chest, and it just pretty much goes.
Literally disintegrates. Alright, yeah, so these goblins kind of like look to their friends, and to his friends, their eyes are going wide, and now they're like, oh fuck, we better do something quick.
Disadvantage roll. Disadvantage.
Alright, are you staying where you are? Are you going to move? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna stay where I am.
Alright,
Meat shield horse. Meat shield horse.
okay, so. Alright, next is
Should've probably gone for
Sus.
Okay, so I always like to imagine like the rounds are happening at the same time. So I'm just seeing these magic missiles just fly by, and I'm as they're going, I'm also running up to the one closest to me here, and just before I hit him, I jump and try and, well, I probably don't have to jump, just flying kick him in the face.
Okay, roll to hit.
So that's a 1.
A 1.
Natural one, yes.
Yeah.
You hurt your
So yeah, so as you jump to kick him in the head, you misjudge the thing's height, and you literally kick miss, and you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage as you land on your head, coming down.
Can I still use my bonus action to try and hit again, or?
Yeah, use your bonus action, it's fine. I mean, it is
Just
a
don't
1.
get another 1.
Please don't fuck me.
Yeah,
Another 1.
this time,
You take out an eye. It's game over.
yeah, this time as you try to go in for a punch, you punch the edge of its crossbow, and do some serious damage to your hand. Take another 1 point of bludgeoning, so you take 2 points of bludgeoning.
How is this even possible?
Yeah,
Like,
2 1s. What are the chances?
I'm not using this dice anymore.
All right, does that end your turn?
Starts crying.
I'll probably just move a little out of the way so that just like one square up.
Yeah.
Just so that
You're in his area. You've engaged, eh? So.
no, just like one square left.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Just so that I'm behind him and his friend.
Okay.
And if somebody that all the friends have a clear line of sight.
All right. Cool.
I probably fell off the wagon. I'm laughing so hard. This thing.
How do you roll 2
Like,
1?
I'd be willing to take one damage if I had to.
Okay, Adar.
Okay. Do goblins like a fear for fire? No, it's raining. Anyway, I use my light crossbow again. I stay on the wagon. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
I stay on the wagon. By the wagon.
Yeah.
And I. Which one did I do?
Look at his rolls. Maybe go for those.
Yeah, since it's upwards, I can kind of shoot over dodge, right?
Yeah.
He's
No,
not
you.
in my way.
He's not in your way now.
Okay, he'll be able to dodge.
I aim for this one.
All right. Roll damage. Oh, roll to hit. Sorry.
80.
Oh.
Yeah, that hits.
Nice.
Roll damage.
It's 1d8,
Yeah.
Don't roll a 1.
6.
All right. Nice. So you aim for this dude and you hit him in the throat. And you see the blood, like it hits his sternum basically, and just misses his air hole. But he's bleeding profusely from this hole, and
Like, seriously, that.
yeah, he's not doing. There's a lot of blood just gushing out of him. He's struggling to catch his breath. Still able to breathe, but he's really in a bad way at the moment. Do you want to move or anything?
No, I'm just gonna stand there for now.
Okay, cool. And end your turn.
Yes.
All right.
There's
Okay.
a lot of measuring action there.
Yeah. All right. So
He's seeing if he can bounce the bullets.
Yeah.
the goblin that's standing up on the hill over here, this one over
The
here,
one with the arrow, the one without the arrow.
the one with the arrow in his throat, he's kind of saw the direction where the arrow came from, and he just fires off a shot in this direction, not towards Adar, but towards Doge, since he is the closest. And goblins are cowardly, and they go for the closest targets, regardless. So let's see. 18.
It's almost close.
That's exactly.
Yeah. So do you have your shield out or not? Let's just confirm.
He said he put his shield out when he walked up.
All right. You got your yeah. You did. You got your shield out.
Keaton, can you hear us?
Yes, I've got 18.
All right. Yeah. So that.
Shield out and battle axe is out, so that's 18 on the dot.
Yeah, so it hits. So I'm gonna roll damage. Let me see what the damage is.
Ominous music.
Someone that helped it.
Okay, so 1d6. 3 plus 2, so you take 5 points of damage.
I can't control my avatar,
Hang on.
so I can't add the health in.
Oh yeah, because I copied across. Hang on, let me also do Adar. Okay, no, he's fine, yeah. Alright, you should be able to do it now. Just put in -5. So as the goblin gets shot in the neck, it immediately releases its trigger on the crossbow, aiming at Doge, who's the next closest person that he sees coming in that direction. And Doge gets hit in the shoulder quite hard with a crossbow bolt, taking 5 points of piercing damage.
Jeez.
5 points, that's a lot of damage.
All right. The other goblin that's busy with who's engaged with Sass literally just drops his bow, pulls out his sword, and turns to strike. His jagged weapon. Hang on, yeah, 9. 13.
16 is my armor class.
All right, so it misses. So
We literally can't hit each other.
yeah, so he sees the this cat creature like right. So he drops his crossbow, pulls out his sword, and goes in for the attack, but completely misses as Sus kind of just easily dodges its slow attack. And that ends those goblins' turns on the top. Hell yeah.
Right, greenskin bastard. I have been yelling insults in horrible Afrikaans or Afrikaans accent, just insulting all of them and the mothers and the fathers and the whole goblin clans and all of that. I've jumped down the wagon on the left hand side, yeah, that side. How big is that rock just close to dodge?
It's like it's a good height. It's about this high. That's like that's 2.5, 4 foot.
Yeah,
That's about 4
that's
foot.
my height.
Yeah.
I can move 25 feet or 50 if I dash, right?
Yeah.
Something like
So this is 23.
that. Okay, cool. So I can get to the rock.
The other one, that's.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, that's more. That's 35.
Okay,
So
well,
if you want to move somewhere, it's around here. This distance here.
No, I need to get as close to them as possible because I'm very angry because they're green.
Which ones are you going for?
So I'm going to straight bash to the ones here at the bottom, probably stopping in the middle of them because I'm angry
Right there,
with
hey?
them. Yeah.
All right. Fair enough. Yeah.
You've got a heal ready.
Yeah. Well, I don't have a choice. I hate the green king bastards.
You just see
I
this
need to attack
see this
them.
angry female dwarf screaming
Character.
at the
And
top
he goes,
at the top of her lungs, just shouting battle hammer, and running right up towards the goblins there.
And I don't have an action base because I dashed.
Yeah, you don't have an action unless you have a bonus action, but I don't think so. No.
I need to heal, but that not now.
Yeah, no. All right, so that ends your turn. Doge, your turn.
Okay, so basically, as Halia's running up to this first goblin,
Mm.
what I want to do is just put my battle axe just hanging on my side and then pull out my javelin and chuck a javelin at it.
All right, roll to hit.
Roll to hit.
So D20 plus 5.
19
Yeah, that hits.
plus 5, yeah, 24. And then my damage is 1d6 plus 3 piercing, 5 plus 3 is 8.
Yeah, describe how you take down that first goblin with your javelin throw.
So as Halia's running, shouting at this goblin, this first goblin, I take my axe and I'm like, go goblin, and I pierce it through the face, into the ground, and it's dead.
Fuck. Okay. Nice.
Impaled.
All right, so that's one goblin done. Do you want to move anyway? Do anything? We can't hear you.
You've muted.
Yeah.
I still can't move my guy, but I would like to go over here. Can you see the arrow at least?
Yeah. You should be able to. Okay, that's weird. All right, I'll move him for you. Okay, so you want to move here?
I can, so that these other guys on the top can't hopefully shoot me, and then I can get this guy next.
All right, so you want to flank, or not flank, but go for the side shot. All right. Okay, that ends your turn. All right. These goblins come up, both of them flanking you, Halia, on either side. This one kind of hops over the dead horse, and they both flank you with their jagged weapons, and you can smell them at the moment. Really stinky goblin. 13 plus. What's your armor class? 16. 13 plus 4. Yeah, so that hits. So the one goblin hits.
Incoming.
8,
Yeah.
15, and the other one hits as well, so they both hit.
Okay.
Okay, then roll damage.
Actually came a lot quicker than I expected.
1d6.
At least having a good nap, I suppose.
Just a roll. I should hope so.
It smells like that and they didn't.
2, that's 4. 6. Alright, so you take a total of 10 damage.
Right.
Yeah, so the one on your right comes in with a sharp cut, giving a massive gash on the shoulder, on your right shoulder, and the one on the left goes in for a stab, just piercing your chainmail and going into your ribs, but not much further than that.
Greenskin
And yeah, and you take 10 points of damage there.
You take 10 points of damage at level
Yeah,
1.
it's almost like half.
Tank it like a
Accent
beast.
16.
But yeah, you are bleeding quite a bit at the moment and looking a little rough. All right.
How high is your constitution?
Dwarf, what do you
A lot.
All right. So that
I cannot
ends.
say for-
You can take it in the forward and go, yeah,
My
whatever.
constitution is 16.
That ends those goblins' turns, and then Beatrick.
Right. How high is the embankment? How far up am I? If I go to the edge of it?
Jumping
So-
leap attack!
That's 30 feet.
30 feet.
Yeah, so that's your full movement.
Not the same how high off the ground am I?
I might be wrong.
At the
but
moment.
There might be something weird about that.
If I'm on the edge of it, how high am I off the ground?
You're about
Because I think
10
I think
feet.
that's
Hang on, let me tell you.
and
I'll tell you
it's
now.
usually like the constitution.
Yeah, it's
So-
about
so I think
15 feet off the ground.
Actually,
So 5 meters.
but yeah,
Yeah.
no, I
So
don't
can
know
I
if
go to the
there's
edge
some
of
kind
it?
of class feature or
Very possible.
yeah.
While I'm going there, I'm like,
Yeah,
damn it,
I
Talia.
get this.
Work.
Yeah, you can make it all the way here. Yeah.
Yeah. So from there
Then
I wanna jump onto that goblin that's closest to the embankment with my 2 piercing daggers. Ow.
It's just too far for you to make it there. You can dash and get there, but you won't be able to attack.
No.
But if you over here, I mean, you could use your if you have a ranged weapon, you can still use
but
your
I can
ranged.
use shotgun then.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So you put okay. So roll to
Can I,
hit.
but can I aim at the one at the bottom, or do I have to go into the one that's...
The one at the bottom you'll have disadvantage on,
Okay, so we're on aim at the one...
but there is another one over here.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go for that one.
You're rolling for this one over here.
Yeah, the one that attacked Talia, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, yeah.
All right. Roll to hit.
No, it's a tank.
I don't think I hit 7 plus... Plus what?
Plus 5, it should be.
Yeah.
I think.
3, 4, 5. No, you miss. Yeah. So as you pull your bow to shoot, literally, even though he's not too far away,
7 plus 5.
yeah, misses. All right, then that ends your turn. Can't do any more than that. Kalta, your turn again.
Let's do it. Magic missile!
That's it.
I'm gonna attack just
But
one
this
again.
time, I'm just trying to get as much damage off the board as possible.
I think help her.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
Yeah,
If you
but you
guys
have
kill
2
all
attacks,
the
eh?
green stuff before I get
Yes,
any
so I might be
damage,
able
I will
to take
be
both
very
since
angry.
one's already weakened.
Yeah.
If
I'm
there's
gonna
nothing left, I'm gonna be angry.
melt the one that is to herself, like below her.
All right,
Can I
there.
see
Yeah.
him from where I am.
Let's quickly do
If the
the.
rocks in the way enough, if I can see him.
No, the rock's in the way there, so he's gonna have quarter cover.
No, it's fine. As long as I can see him, it's a guaranteed hit.
All right, yeah. Okay, yeah, you can see
So
him.
can I see him at all?
Yeah, you can see
Okay,
him.
perfect. Yeah, then I'm just gonna. Oh, I don't know why I have that. I'm gonna three dart that poor bastard again.
All right, roll damage.
It's 4 plus 5, 9 plus another 4 is 13.
13. All right, describe how you take this poor goblin apart.
I enjoy magic missile. I think this time it's as is it the one? So you are looking up right now. The one on top.
Me.
Yeah.
I just ran in that.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's in between these two here.
I pretty much try and aim the magic missiles in a way that when they hit the goblin, it just goes over her. The ease.
Yeah, no, it's gonna go back. It's not gonna spread towards it.
Okay, it explodes. Oh.
Okay.
Yo.
Alright, yeah, this goblin basically falls to pieces
Yes, that was a good one.
as you smack it.
I think that's the best one tonight. Yes, sir.
Alright, Sus, it's your turn.
Good die,
Oh, I love dogs.
Good die,
You're gonna eat something this time.
Oh, you're gonna die again.
Okay.
I haven't smelled one
Stop
so
killing
far.
yourself.
Lucky you.
Okay, so after my first round went terribly, I take a second just to like calm myself
And start practicing my
and yeah, just like find something inside of me that can hit.
That's it.
And I just try a straight jab at this weakened goblin.
Alright.
And it's going.
Being real.
I think that's 12 plus 5. It's either 12 or 10.
12, yeah. Yeah, that hits. Plus 5, it hits, yeah.
Yeah. So straight up jab this thing. 4.
Well, at least you hit.
Alright, yeah. Yeah, you get a good jab into its throat, like a quick. Its windpipe closes for a couple of seconds.
Doing the most terrible rolls possible. So then I move the 2 squares and use my bonus action to attack that one from behind as well. Just a straight jab to the back of the head again.
The same one. The second one, you mean?
Yeah, the second one.
So are you gonna are you still in his okay, you're still in his area of
Wait, is the first one not dead?
No, he's not dead, no.
Oh, okay.
But you're in his area of
I was going through my shirt.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, I move behind him and then use my elbow to attack the back of his head.
Alright, roll to
That's
hit.
the worst one, I'm sorry. This is the
13
worst.
plus 5, 18.
Yeah, that hits.
4.
Looks like the death of Goblins now is killing you.
Yes, no.
And he's a fireman. I mean, he runs into smoky
Right.
buildings.
I smell dead bodies a bit better than this.
Usually that's just something you say.
Yeah, this was the goblin that originally had its throat pierced.
Yeah.
So as you describe how you bring it down.
With the second attack.
Yeah, that's the second attack now.
So as I'm hitting it at the back, I'm pulling out the arrow to the other side and just like instantly just like ending him and then standing ready to see what the next goblin does.
Alright. So he's out for the count.
The other one, isn't it?
No, you've hit this one first, and then did you say you went for this one?
Yeah.
You
Oh, I thought that was the one that was weakened by.
No, this one wasn't. No, it was this one here.
Okay, yeah. I actually thought it was that one was weakened by the arrow, so I went for him first.
Drew's dying.
Alright,
Yeah,
well-
yeah. So
Okay.
From the inside.
that way around.
Well, this one
then.
was closer to you because you came from this direction, so you engaged the one that was closest to the
Yeah.
edge here in any case. And this was the one that was damaged by the arrow.
Okay, sorry, I was.
Yeah, just next time, just mention the one you want to go for.
Yeah, so sorry.
But that's okay, no, that's okay. But he's down in any case, he's out.
What's doing what's a walk by?
Drive by.
Alright, does that end your turn, hey?
I have movement, but yeah, no, I'm not gonna risk it.
Yeah.
Just running
Okay.
away.
Okay. Next is Adar.
That's why you hear me saying incoming.
Yes. I'm going to assume our monk cat will have the top one locked down. So I'm going to fire another arrow at this one.
Alright. Roll to hit. This one here.
Evil.
Roll to hit.
Oh wow.
Yeah. No, you a bit far away, and your aim is completely off. You actually hit the dead horse right next to him, and it just sticks him.
Luckily the dead was not my side.
Oh yeah, I hope the guys that are using your arrows are subtracting your
Yes,
arrows.
yeah.
Yeah. Alright, cool. Alright, so do you want to move anywhere at all?
Sorry to interrupt you. Can I assume I pick my arrow up against the shadow? Since
I also had just thought of that.
Oh yeah, okay,
Yeah,
no, it's fine.
absolutely.
We must just remember to roll to determine how many you can find at the end.
Okay.
But we'll assume that you managed to find them. I mean, you didn't shoot off too many, so that's fine.
Yeah, I only used one. Okay,
Yeah.
no, I just stand here. I'm fine.
All right, okay, you're happy there. That ends your turn. All right. So this goblin over here, it's his turn. All right, so it is going to obviously turn towards Sus, that's behind him, and hang on, come on. Oh, I'm just struggling to select things. Yeah, zoom out a little bit. Turn towards Sus, and with its sword out, it is going to go for a strike. 7 plus 4.
No.
11. Okay, no. Alright, so it goes in for the hit. As it hits, Sus kind of, again, very nimbly just dodges back. The goblin is going to use its bonus action of a nimble escape to disengage from Sus. But he's had enough. He's seen a couple of his comrades fall, and he's had enough of this fight, and he's going to dash off. Or not dash, but he's going to run off into the brush.
What language do goblins speak? Orcish or goblinish?
Yeah, they speak Goblin. I'm going to tell you now. They speak Common and Goblin.
Okay, so we can question them.
So they run off, and he'll make it to about there. So he's had enough. He's getting out. Alright. That ends that goblin's turn. Halia, your turn.
Okay, I'm right next to the goblin. First, I would like to do
You are losing your head to goblin.
my second wind. So I'm full of goblin guts and stuff, but I hate them, so it
Yeah.
gives me a second wind. So I can regain 1d10 plus 1.
Alright.
That
Which
is
one's it
very
say?
nice. Every long rest. That is
That's
shit.
Unkillable.
D10 is not the diamond, it's the
That one.
source.
Yeah, you can use down also as a D10.
Okay, then you just take away the 0. Cool. 8 plus 1, so I regain 9.
Shit.
It's back.
So she's. Oh no.
So I've got 9 back.
Stop for
Heal.
me.
2.
I
No.
think we have a tank.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm on 15 out of 16. And then I have my great axe in my hand, and I would like to basically disembowel the goblin next to me.
Okay, roll to hit.
A D20. If I miss this thing, I'm going to be very angry.
D20.
Roll to disembowel.
How much?
2.
Yeah.
Plus
Fuck, we're getting some
1.
shit numbers, yeah?
Yeah, so as you kind of go for the goblin to you're so flippin' angry, you're so full of mad dwarfness.
Definitely.
You go for its head, but this goblin easily just ducks under your blow,
No.
and you completely miss, and you actually do a 180,
Yeah.
coming right around with this massive swing,
Oh,
trying like a baseball bat, trying to smash this thing's head
that's
off.
pretty much what I would do. So.
Yeah. All right, Doge, your turn.
Okay, so I've got my battle axe out,
Yeah. And your shield.
So I'm gonna put my shield away and do a two-handed attack.
All right.
Battle axe, okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run over, jump over this horse, and come down two-handed attack.
All right, roll to hit.
On
Actually, roll with advantage.
The very well-known shoof attack.
that is a 5.
With advantage,
So
you can
roll again.
twice.
Okay. A B 20.
Hey.
Okay. So
And then
so-
it's plus 5, right? So yeah, that's it.
Five, yeah, no, it's-
so was it fifth? So was it? Did you roll a natural 20?
Yeah, 20.
Yeah. Okay. So that now you can roll double damage.
2d12s.
Okay, so with my battle axe it says here, is it the 1d10
Oh, 1d10.
that I actually got?
Yeah, I think with two-handed. I'll confirm for you.
1d10 plus 3.
It's a great axe that does 1d12.
Yeah, 1d10 plus 3, yeah. But you roll 1d10 twice and then you add the plus 3.
Great axe.
In the
So the first one is 3. Oh, and then the 0. Oh no.
If it's a 0-0, it means it's 10.
10.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
10
So
plus 3. Okay.
So 13 plus 3 then is 16.
Alright, nice. Describe how you absolutely destroy this goblin.
So, because Halia missed her shot, so I ran up to double-handed and I said, Halia, get your shit together!
Yeah, that's how I imagine it. Yeah, so you managed to split this goblin completely in half with that chop. Absolutely destroyed.
After that, I want to pick up my javelin if I can. To the goblin that's next to me.
No, that's the last goblin there. That's the last goblin that's around there.
You know what? I forgot I had inspiration. Those
Oh.
2 ones I could have.
help yourself.
Yes.
But can I pick up my javelin, the one I killed previously?
We'll roll to see if it's fine. So we don't just okay. Roll a d20 to see if how what state that your javelin is in.
9.
No, it's damaged.
Broken.
Yeah, you broke your. But it was a good shot, but your javelin is damaged. It's broken. All right.
Can't take out.
Is there another goblin? Can we shoot? It's gone now. It's running.
No.
We can both still see it, but it is running now.
Yeah, you can all still see it. It's fleeing. All right, so that ends Doja's turn, and now it's the goblin's turn again.
When you walk
No,
away.
it's the warrior's goblin's turn. So now it's.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry, you're right. Yeah, sorry. All right, so Beatrix, your turn.
Okay,
We
well,
have to end that thing somehow, because otherwise it's going to call reinforcements, or
true, but I'm too far from
they have a
to
boat.
do anything.
53.
Try and fire off from there.
Oh, miracle shot.
Okay.
Robin hit him.
Then I shoot with my eye.
Yeah, I shoot with my heart.
The way I've been
my
shooting
eye,
so
not
far,
my
I
hand,
don't think it's
whatever.
even worth it. I'm telling you.
I want to watch
Yeah,
that
so
again.
watch some of that, yeah.
He
Your
basically.
arrow went
He
through.
was shooting with his eye.
Exactly.
Does not know the pace of his
far.
fire.
Abram is getting better at his art. Is that Abram? Because Abram and Keaton are almost the same color.
No, I don't know.
This is me. I think we're all the same color.
So can I
Yeah,
read
no,
that?
you and
Yeah, hang on, I just
you
wanna
and Keaton
see,
are the same color, but I
um,
think Keaton is experimenting with his art and becoming
It's
gradually
my-
better at it.
It's my.
You have now changed to black.
You have a short bow, hey?
I'm showing that for
think
you.
so.
Short bow, yeah.
Yeah, so you have a range of 80. So I think you can make it. What's the range there, guys? Yeah, 50.
54, yeah.
So you can roll to hit.
Okay.
Come on.
No pressure.
No.
That's a hard no.
All right.
It's like it goes into a different direction.
Yeah, you completely missed the goblin. And do you want to move or anything?
No. Well, I mean, what's the point?
What's the point of life? I was so defeatist.
Alright. Okay, that ends your turn. Okay, Kelta.
Since I'm thinking most likely that System's going to try and catch up to the goblin, I'm going to try and chuck the goblin with the firebolt, just to weaken it a little bit in case it wants to put up a fight.
It's weakened already, so that firebolt just might end it.
Well, let's just hope for the best. I mean, I probably missed that. I did miss that. So yeah, firebolt.
How many spells do you have left though? Because you used
Cantrip.
2 magic missiles.
Yeah, firebolt's cantrip.
Alright, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
so my level 1 spell's also finished, but I can cantrip.
Yeah,
my
fireball.
last
Yeah,
one.
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So I've got a 4 plus 5 is 9.
Yeah, you missed.
So I singed the air
I'm
around.
Yeah.
telling you, I've tried to hit this goblin so many times.
This is a slippery little bugger. He
We're
kind of like
obviously not
dodges
succeeding here.
to the
whole
right,
forest is on fire now.
and well, it's still raining, so I mean,
Oh,
it's
fair.
it doesn't do much damage. You hit a tree, it blackens it a little bit, but the goblin goes unscathed.
Come on, Catman.
Still
Catch the
there.
goblin.
Do you
You've
want
got
to
super
move or
monster.
anything? He's still chilling there on the horse.
Coming.
I'm just gonna kind of go.
This is not
team.
Okay.
Go, Susan, catch the goblin. Yay.
Okay, Sus, it's your turn.
It's adept, isn't it?
No, it's your turn.
Okay. Oh yeah, Kelton enemy. I can move 6 squares, right? So I can move up to. Oh wait, we're using the.
So
Yeah. So I move as close to the goblin as I can. Probably a little to the left of it, so that I can use my full movement instead of just like catching up to it.
like there.
There's a lot of arrows in the way.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna try and use both attacks to kill it.
Alright.
To maim it, cut off its legs. We can ask it questions.
Okay,
Yeah.
then I'm gonna use my bludgeoning blows to just knock it out.
Alright,
If
roll.
I can.
Yeah, well, keep in mind, we would probably not have. Fair enough. I would probably yell. We need to catch the goblin."
A 13 and a 11.
13 total.
Yes.
No, you miss.
What the
You,
shit's up with
you
this
go.
goblin?
I'm
This
telling
goblin.
you, I've tried to hit this.
This thing's positioned
Goblin.
Yeah, this goblin
So
is slippery.
many
Yeah,
times.
he's so
Jeez.
slippery. He's like scrambling for all his life. He's seen all his comrades go down and explode by Kelter's magic missiles. He's just scrambling to get out of there.
I've got 120 feet on my firebolt. I'm getting 2 more shots in.
Alright, Sasa, it ends your turn. Adar.
Do we shoot him with fireballs or do we use an arrow? What do
We're
you
not
guys
incapacitated.
Well, if it dies, it dies. We just
No.
don't want it to definitely get to its friends, though. So
Okay.
catching it's number 1, killing it's number 2,
Yeah.
running away is a no-no.
Okay, I'll just use my crossbow again.
He shoots
Yeah,
with
roll
his-
to hit.
Shoots with his eye.
Well, just move a little bit away from the horse.
Yeah, don't
Or you could actually use the horse's neck as like a...
That's a snipe the shit out of this, yeah.
Can I use the horse's neck as a
As a
advantage?
as a rest.
Advantage.
No, it's still a bit of a distance there. I wouldn't give you advantage on that. That horse is also could move, so I'd
You're gonna
rather.
have to do a disadvantage roll to see
Somebody
if it
drew a
smells
nice-
like Carol or
Sorry,
something.
Jordan, I'm sorry, going.
Oh, yes.
For some reason.
Oh, jeez.
Alright, roll to hit.
It's not that bad. Oh no, this one's also pretty
It's
good.
not ending.
Oh,
If you can-
yes.
Oh,
Nice. Okay, well done.
Nice.
slippery
Don't roll 2
bastard.
ones.
Alright, you shoot him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can decide where you want to hit him.
I want to shoot him through the kneecaps.
Alright. With that shot, with that shot, you manage to hit both his legs and actually pin them together through the knees, and the goblin just goes down, face first into the dirt, and he's incapacitated. He's just screaming blue murder. His legs are he's shot to shit basically, and he's down. He's down and out, and you've got him.
Then I look to Kelton and say, now you can ask all the questions you would like.
I take the goblin by the nape and just like drag him back to the cart.
Alright, yeah, this goblin is just screaming in pain. It's bleeding and damaged. Its throat is still like quite sore. So it's this hoarse scream.
I would like to ask.
I tried to hit him twice. You try to shoot at us. You try to shoot at him. I tried to hit him again.
What?
At this point, I'd like to ask Doge and who's the other strongest person here? Probably Session, to just try and keep her away from him.
No.
Bridal rage.
Doge can
Oh, so
maybe
you-
hold her back. I'm not going to be able
Are we
to.
still on
Maybe
turn
he's
basis
in
now?
danger because
Or?
he was saying not very nice
I think
things
it's-
last time.
Sorry?
Are we still on turn basis?
Out of-
Or?
No. This ends the combat now.
Okay.
You guys are.
Well, since the combat has ended, I'm swinging wildly in all directions with my great axe. And Doji was in reach and I don't care because he was mean. And I'm just kind of attacking the dead bodies.
Alright, so you're just going
Okay,
ape
so apparently
shit.
she's
Yeah.
over there. It's
Oh,
fine.
no, just getting
She's
full of
busy, so it's okay.
full of blood and.
Yeah.
So at that point, I'm
Swinging
pretty much
large.
just going to ask the goblin. Listen, dude. Who were the people on the horses? What do they look like? Where did you take them? If
All right,
you
before
tell me-
we get to the goblin, I think because you had to attack and stuff, I want you to roll a saving throw because you had to come out into the rain. What did we say it was?
I got a 4. So I'm definitely going to lose 1. Even with my I think I need to beat.
I think we said 10 or something like that. I'll tell you now. Constitution saving throw at DC 12.
DC 12. Let's just quickly see. I definitely don't. I was
Constitution?
I didn't beat 12.
It's +1, so yeah. So you
I lose
descend 1 level
1 level.
into madness.
Guys, I don't even see dogs over there. It's one of you.
That's what I'm saying.
It's lying behind me. That's the thing.
We're just blaming the dogs right now.
Yes, please.
So if he's going through something,
Yeah, so you see, Kalta, describe what happens to you at this moment whilst you're getting wet.
Wow. Yes.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
do this.
I feel very. I just start dancing to Mamma Mia. No, no. It's kind of like. It kind of looks like I'm standing in acid rain almost.
No.
Like as it's hitting them, going, and it looks disgusting, and you can see parts of my skin kind of flaking off, but then kind of growing back, but hairless, and just pain, lots and lots of pain and unpleasantness and weird otherworldly scream yelping. And when I'm finished, you just see a little bit of insanity twinkle in my eyes.
Like fade away a little
Yeah.
more than
as I drop the goblin near the cart, I try and cover him back up again, both with the Nox thing and with the t-shirt.
sorry, say that again. Who are you
Not,
covering up?
yeah.
Him.
Me.
So,
Oh, all right, okay. So you just need to mark down what's
Yeah.
happened to you there. Okay, cool.
And then I look at him and was like, "You are a better fighter with the hat." And then I go back to the goblin.
From
Alright.
my vantage point, where I'm standing, can I check for tracks or markings?
Yeah. So roll perception. Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Are you? Alright, what did you roll?
19.
Well, from your advantage, were you standing up here?
It's a rough one.
You
I think I dragged him over the hill.
yeah. You can you obviously see all the horses and the dead all the dead horses and stuff with the arrows in. And the first thing is that you notice that the one horse. I'll tell you now, is my word, these dogs causing trouble. Okay, let me just get back to some of my descriptions here. Yeah. All right, so you see the one horse, the small pony, which is speckled with white spots, and you instantly recognize it as being Galrin's pony that he had left on when you saw him. And the other horse is very clearly the big, powerful, dusky cob that North had left on.
No.
Around the scene from your vantage point, you see, give me another couple of seconds to get back to the right page. Alright, so yeah.
But not like dragging marks or.
Yeah, I'll tell you now. Gives me 2 6. Yeah, so you also notice. Hang on, let me just go back. Sorry, I just need to get my shit together. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so you notice that the saddlebags have been looted. They're all empty on the horses. And also nearby is an empty leather case, a circular case. Looks like it was meant to hold some sort of a scroll or something that was rolled up and tucked away in there. That's also not in there, obviously. It's all missing. It's just lying strewn about on the ground. You also see drag marks. Two, even though it has been raining, you can clearly see 2 drag marks from your vantage point heading north into the forest. 2 human-sized drag marks, or 2 humans being hauled away towards the north, across on the other side of the trail, heading into Neverwinter Wood, or not the wood, but the start of the wood, basically.
Only you saw this.
For now, yes.
Yeah, so that's what he sees. You all see, you can see the dead horses, obviously, and the arrows and the empty map case and so on. Yeah.
I see red.
Yeah, you're still going ape shit, and you're just wet. You're drenched.
Okay, well, after
and
that,
full
I'm
of
gonna
blood.
walk back and join them. Issue no problem.
Sorry, you're doing.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
make my way back
Yeah.
to the cart where the goblin is.
All right. Okay.
Okay, so I put the goblin upright against the wheel, and then I point to Helga.
Hell yeah, yeah.
Halia. And I'm just like, my friend over there seems bothered by your pointy ears and the hue of your skin. Tell us where the other ambushes are, or I might just throw you over there.
This goblin is not completely coherent. He's in complete agony. He can't really concentrate on what's going on. He's just screaming. Flip an arrow stuck through his leg.
Sound?
Yeah, he's making sound. He's still alive. He's like constantly just screaming.
To turn around and kind of stare him and slowly stalk towards him.
All right, okay.
But looking very evil. As evil as a 4-foot dwarf can.
Okay.
This is not the correct. As she's walking closer, I sort of just push down on the knee that's also just been shot through, and just like, you don't have time.
Okay, then he just goes, and then he kind of like looks at you in his face. He's like, please, the pain. And he's like, he's in a lot of, the arrow is still actually lodged in both his knees. It's like right through both his legs.
Can I tell him I promise I'll take the pain away if he answers his question?
He just nods like, I'll answer. And then he's like, what's the question?
Are there ambush areas waiting for us up ahead?
He just shakes his head. No.
Can you tell us where they dragged those other guys?
I don't know if we saw that yet.
Yeah, Bedrick saw it, but he hasn't said anything.
Not yet.
Yeah, he hasn't said anything yet.
Once I get to them, obviously I'll tell them.
Alright, well, you arrive at this
Yeah,
point.
okay,
I mean,
then
you're not
I'll-
too far away,
And
yeah.
I'll obviously update them on everything that I.
Okay, so he tells him. Okay, then Adar, you ask the question, and he shakes his head. He's like, yeah, I know where they've gone. I know.
Tell us now.
He's like, Cragmore hideout, north of here.
Can you spell that? I'm taking
Crag, so CRAG, Moor, MAW, Cragmore, hideout.
You came out of pain to talk,
Suddenly he speaks very well.
Yes,
So how long does vicious stalking take to cover that distance?
You should be pretty much there now.
It's one streak at a time.
I just throw you the goblin. Honestly,
That one sounds like okay. I promised.
What did you do?
So you,
I throw the goblin towards her.
Oh
I'm
fuck!
just yelling. I promised.
My great
Did you say
axe.
half or
No.
You said it's working.
Yeah. So okay. So you
So
just
my
tear
great axe is
you
out.
just tear this goblin to
It's
shreds.
been flying, and you said baseball bat swinging.
Okay.
There's pieces of goblin everywhere.
Baseball bat swinging. Now I feel better because I killed the green one.
Okay. You're just covered in gore and like
I'm
You
not
just-
gonna wipe it off. The spoils of battle. That's how
Like-
it is.
maybe jar some of its brain to cook for later. We'll have some of that later. All right. Yeah. So you guys
The
are
rage is gone.
standing around. It's still busy pouring. You can see the drag marks heading out north. Yeah. What are you guys doing? Well, let's wait for Beatrick. Oh, I know. Yeah. What?
Search the bodies.
Do you want to search the bodies?
Search the bodies.
All right.
Yeah, something.
Roll investigation. Hey, yeah. Roll for investigation. Let me just double check. Eight.
An investigation, you say, plus 3.
So 11.
Yes.
I'll tell you now. 11.
The goblin is dead.
I figured.
But they're like very dead.
Well, if somebody is helping me,
Two pieces there.
No, it's late now.
No, I'm definitely not helping. With investigation,
Wow.
you search the corpses. And
Yeah, no, like half of them are already destroyed.
They're in pieces.
what they had is now in 3.
One of them was probably just killed by a blow, so he's probably still
Yeah,
maybe has
so-
a crossbow or something.
So Ado, you just find you just find the leather scraps that they're in, and the very crude, old, rusty swords. They're sharp still, but they're very old and rusted, and jagged. You can see they've been in a lot of used not just for killing people, but obviously for chopping wood and other basic daily activities. These swords have been used for. But other than that, you don't find much else.
no gold, no nothing, damn it.
No, they're not. They're not carrying anything. Not anything of value that you can find. No.
I would like to thank the cat for my goblin that I could kill.
Goblin treat.
Thank you for the goblin cat.
I sort of tuck both thumbs into one of my belts and then pull back, and then I say like, your anger is not the way to fight.
Well, then I'll turn around and walk away. No confrontation because I've already spoken to a cat, which is weird.
Which is more enough, yeah.
Yeah, that was all the words I had.
So, get the cart somewhere safe, rescue employer.
Yes.
Well, the path that you can see, like going into the forest, it looks like a clearish path. So I mean, you could drag the cart along through there. The forest isn't too thick here. It's like I said, still the start of the forest. Not actually in Neverwinter Wood just yet. It's still on the edge. There's a good couple of miles before you hit the thick woodlands of the forest.
Okay, take the cart, see how far we can follow goblin tracks north, and then find the Greymore hideout.
Cragmore, yeah.
Is it
Right.
still raining at the moment?
Yeah, still
I would
raining.
like to search the horses if I can.
Yeah, roll investigation. Oh, we can't hear you.
14.
14, alright. You find that the saddlebags are completely empty. There's nothing in them, and what you do notice, though, however, is that chunks of the horse from the leg have been hacked apart and obviously taken for eating. Has been butchered. It looks like the horse has been there for about a day and a half at least, from what you can tell. But more than that, you don't find anything else.
You told us about the circular
Yes.
bag thing. Was there anything in it?
Empty.
So it was just used to keep us
Yeah.
strong. Okay, go north.
That's it.
I would just like to check how many arrows I get back.
Okay, roll. How many did you shoot?
3.
Three, but one was in the knees of the crippled.
Yeah. Okay. Well, roll a d20.
Two.
Yeah. So you get one back.
Okay, well, okay, so I'm on 80. Okay.
Yeah. All right. See, I'm just trying to find Discord on here. Why am I not finding it? There it is. All right. So, what are you guys doing now? What are your plans?
Planning to go north, follow the tracks.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys are heading north then.
Yes.
Up. Okay. So you all. What is your marching order?
I'm sitting at the back of the horse, but again,
I would like to be on the
looking
front.
very distraught.
I'm gonna go in front this time.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can spend an hour resting on the horse.
Yeah, you get rest on the cart, right?
Yeah, you'll get. It depends how long you're on the cart for.
Okay, I'll get on the cart and see.
Fort machine.
I'll take it out card, please. To
Alright.
rest. If there's space.
Mm-hmm.
I think we last established that everybody can fit on the cart, and Friedrich's already walking. Obram, what are you doing?
I'm gonna walk as well. Since I don't have to rest, I can't get anything back with a short rest.
All right, let's go back to the cart. All right, so
Up front.
Doja's on. Where you're up front.
In front, yeah.
Okay, Vidrik, you're in the front.
Yeah, that was.
Ado, you're on the cart, eh?
Yeah, Ada's also protection duty. So are you walking behind or in front?
Just next to where I always walk.
All right, yeah.
Just exactly.
All right, Sus.
I'm on the cart.
All right, you're on the cart. Okay, and Kalter steering. This horse doesn't need any more animal handling. He's more than happy to have you
I'm just
controlling.
sitting close to the horse going, you won't judge me, you won't judge me.
like this, like.
Yeah,
I was
it's
like-
rocking about it a little bit.
All right.
It's how back again.
15 out of 16. But, yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
Dwarf in the wall.
Almost now.
Okay, so you guys head up this trail. Let me go here. All right. Okay, so you guys are just walking up this trail then, right?
Yes.
All right.
Follow the tracks.
Okay, following the tracks north. Let me just see here quickly. Alex, you're in front. Okay, so as you are going along, all right, you're walking along, and as you go, it's about 10 minutes in the walk. Following this, it's a pretty clearish trail. You can still see the drag marks going through the ground quite clear. The ground is very muddy, so I mean the ruts of the bodies that have been dragged are very clear to follow. It's filled with water, very muddy. The cart is moving.
Can we tell if Galdrin is still alive? Like, is somebody kicking, screaming, walking along, or is it just like straight drag?
You can't tell. It's not. You can roll perception and see.
That's probably the nature or survival.
Yeah, survival. Yeah.
I've been rolling terribly, but 17.
Nice.
Now when it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well. Okay. Let me just see the difficulty that it's going to be, just depending on Single,
and
yeah.
then skills
Just on another note, how much experience do we get?
plus 18.
I'll tell you
plus
now.
1 is 18.
That's true.
18.
Oh wait, is it nature or survival?
Survival, yeah.
Survival is wisdom, so it's plus 3, so it's 20.
Yeah, you very clearly see on the edge of the drag marks that there are it looks like the feet were kind of moving side to side, so you can pick up that whoever was dragged here was still alive. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I tell that to the group.
Awesome.
Nature is intelligence.
Yeah, he did a survival check.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. Just give me 2 seconds here. Okay. All right. So going along, and with Bedrick in the front, you quickly pick up a circular rope, kind of very hurriedly covered up with leaves.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you do?
Well, I stopped the cart and everyone and
All right.
implements to what I just saw.
Okay. All right. So then, what do you do next?
Is there any shrubs or sticks anything near me?
Well, you just see. It's quite a clear path. It's still a bit muddy, but there's like wet leaves, kind of very poorly covering this circular rope.
I'm
That's.
saying, like, is there an object that I can pick up and throw? Or
Oh yeah.
to
You
try
there's
and
a stick.
activate
Yeah.
this and see-
There's a stick right nearby.
Did we get XP from the 6 goblins?
Oh yeah, that's what.
Before
Oh yeah,
we-
sorry, that's what I was
before we-
thinking about. Yeah, the XP.
Before we continue.
XP, I'll tell you now. Calculate here. $50 XP each.
Oh,
50.
yes.
Yeah, 50.
Yes, you proper. Cool.
Now we're getting somewhere.
So, Anna, obviously you're with me, so you see the pulley laid out trap in front of us. You okay with me trying? You okay with me trying to activate it and see what happens? Like throw a stick into it and
I think we just move a bit back and then we try we trigger it.
Before
Do you think
we
we should trigger it? Maybe as a audio like a
yeah, before
like
we
sound of a bell or something.
Yeah,
And
true.
they will let us like let the bass or whatever like
Alert.
what's up ahead. No,
Good deal.
I think we just
okay.
So what do you want to do?
Can we investigate this trap?
Yeah, roll perception.
Perception.
But with advantage since you both are standing around.
Okay, so 13 and 4, so 13 plus perception 3, so 16.
Alright, yeah. So following the rope, that's circular rope that's lying around there, you can clearly see that it is hooked to a trip. It's basically a snare. So you know if you were to step in there, you'd be pulled up into the tree, into the air with the counterweight. You can clearly now looking into the forest into the right there. You can see the
So it's
counterweight.
just meant to capture but not alert.
Yeah, it's just meant to capture, not to alert. You don't see any other like alarm wires or any trip wires other than that circular rope that would cause you to be caught basically up into the tree.
Okay.
Yeah, we can just trigger it. We don't need the rope. I think we're fine.
Yeah,
So-
I think we're sorted on.
Alright, so you just chuck a stick in there and it just snaps shut very quickly, and you see the rope, the stick go up 10 feet into the air. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, that's it.
And
eventful.
oh, fun.
Nicely spotted.
You get experience with that.
Yeah, we'll see at the end of the
Alright.
this is added up at the end. Yeah. Alright, so you continue as you are, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. I just want to
Just let me
calculate.
know when we've been on the clock for about 4 hours.
I'll
Mr. DM man. So I know
I'll
how
tell you.
magic missiles
tell you.
spend on the goblins.
Alright. All right, so you carry on for a good couple of hours. It's now heading towards. Tell you now. Towards 4 o'clock. So you've been on the trail for about 2 hours now. And yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you.
No.
I just realized my character doesn't know about the employers. Can we assume I just while we were walking in front of
No.
When we met you, we told you that
Yeah.
that we're doing this for somebody, and then we also said that if we get there and you showed that you were useful, we'll ask
Ask the
him
employers. You did
to-
tell him, and also at the Batterskull Ranch, Alphonse was also told about it, and you were standing around, so you would have,
Yeah.
you definitely know.
Okay, so I know about this was our. I can assume it was our employers on these horses.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Sorry.
No, it's okay. All right, so you guys are just continuing forward as normal, hey?
That's right.
Okay, cool. Let me see here. All right. Okay, so as you heading forward, all of a sudden, you see Beardrick kind of wobble a little bit on unsteady ground. Beardrick, make a DC 10 dexterity save.
10.
This is what your
Yeah,
class
so roll a d20, yeah.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Which one was the roll?
A d20, yeah.
D20.
Ah.
Okay.
You just have to beat 10.
5.
Plus what?
your dexterity modifier.
That's not going to be 5.
Yeah.
Plus 3.
Yeah. All right. So as you kind of walk and you don't jump out of the not out of the way, but you don't move fast enough. A pit kind of opens up beneath you, and you fall 10 feet down, taking 1d6 bludgeoning damage.
So much roll D6.
Yeah, 1d6. Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
6.
All right. So you take 6. So you take 6 bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
And you've basically fallen into a pit trap.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long you said we've gone north
For
now?
2 hours. So those of you who have been on,
So I must minus
Um,
the hit points, am I right?
yeah, minus the hit points.
Oh.
I think.
So if you're on the cart, it's been 2 hours now. If you haven't rolled a hit die, you can roll one now if you need to make up HP.
Yes,
I've got like 2 hit points left. I'm probably unconscious.
Does this
No,
also-
you're very badly you're very badly hurt, but you're still conscious.
So this is also a short rest, so my things that can add once per short rest is back.
I don't know.
If it says one short rest, then
So-
yeah, it's back.
I let out a very loud fuck when this is all happening, so that everybody hears what just happened.
I can just gain 2 hit points now since I hurt myself when trying to fight. So I don't know if I want to waste my hit die now.
Yeah, no.
But I don't know if we're going to get if we're going to battle again and then need a short rest. So I should probably now. 4.
So you make back your
Yeah.
HP.
I didn't even need to roll because even if I rolled a 1 plus my constitution. or
Oh
was it
yeah,
just
you would
a-
have made it.
Was
Yeah,
it just a hit die?
I think you do add your constitution,
Maybe.
but it's something that I'll note down and we'll
Please, I'm not
check it
sure.
up later. Oh, that's okay.
But yeah, 3 is enough. I immediately rush to with the hemp rope that's on the cart to help Redder.
All right. Yeah, easily enough managed to get him out. A lot of pain.
No.
I think you've broken a couple of toes definitely, and your arm perhaps.
One does.
Yeah.
6 points.
Yeah, no, you're quite badly damaged there.
So lay me down on the cart, basically.
Yeah. We'll switch roles.
Yeah.
All right. So what's happening now? Who's where?
So I'm on the cart, obviously, because I'm fucked.
All right. So basically, climb on the cart.
Yeah, and then I'll walk in front and look for more traps.
And I'll just say perception check.
Yeah.
Perception check. That's a weird. I just tug at the belt and give the sign of like a warning or fear.
Nothing.
All right, so you guys are continuing then.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Do a perception check.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm definitely
Please do
looking
one.
at the ground for anything that looks out of place, or is there ever like trees above us, or is it still just like?
It's quite still
sparse?
sparsely populated.
Yeah,
with trees.
then mostly just for the road itself to see if there's any more traps.
Okay, roll
Yeah.
perception.
Now the second one becomes question.
Please don't fuck me. Me and Obram, because he's also walking.
Yeah, okay, roll with. Yeah, both of you roll. Yeah, both of you can roll.
I got a 9 plus 1 is
3,
10.
2.
10,
5.
5.
I think really it's time to abandon that dice completely.
Yeah.
It's cursed.
All right. Okay, yeah, so you guys continue up the trail. It's
Let me give it motivation by positioning it 20 side up, then it'll feel like it's not worthless.
It's just
a couple of miles going down this path now. Beatrick on the back of the horse. It's only been about 15 minutes since you've kind of had your accident.
so I've regained nothing.
You've regained nothing basically. You come across a large cave in a hillside. A shallow stream flows out of the cave mouth, which is screened by a dense briar of thickets. A narrow dry path leads into the cave on the right hand side of the stream. Okay, let me just quickly load the thing so you can see what I am speaking about.
Speaking of,
Right. There it is. Hang on. Before I do that, I just want to. No, I'm sure it's fine. I think I did do what had to be done there. Yeah, I did. Yeah. All right. Let me quickly grab you guys and put you there.
So, if I'm looking at our situation, our wizards have no more spells. Our sneaky fellow is
Pretty much dead.
damaged.
he's broken.
If we can do a 2-hour rest, I get my spells back and he gets a 1-hit die. Then we can keep on going.
We do have a pretty hearty dwarf and a paladin, but the paladin also couldn't heal because his hit die for the day is done.
Okay.
Things.
Looking up.
Yeah, no, this is great, and I'm only okay because I could do nothing.
We've seen worse.
All right, so you come to the mouth of this cave where you see a stream coming out of, and then on the right-hand side you do see these briar thickets. Let me just get my mouse there. These thickets over here, and a path kind of going into the cave over here. Right, I just want to pee quick.
We see the dragons going in.
You see them going into the stream now.
Okay, so
I think we should camp first.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
what I
we
was
need a
about to
long rest.
I'm pretty sneaky and very fast. I wonder if I just should go check if they're not planning on eating somebody or something. I don't know what goblins do.
Oh, just to scout out.
Yes.
perhaps lay some traps so everything's fine. Or alarms.
That's not a bad idea. I just don't want to get into massive fight now.
No, there's another way.
No, I also really would not like massive fights now.
Not tonight.
I would always fight green goblins.
Yes, you will.
Yeah, so let's take the dwarf along, and then if
I'm not
they
sneaky though.
No,
Yeah,
do
but
not
they will
take
hear
her
us
along.
coming.
She'll engage you a herd of them, and then we're all in the shit.
They will
Don't
hear
do that.
chainmail coming from at least 25 feet.
Or we can set like lots of traps at the mouth.
Yeah, we still have those
Okay.
alarm systems.
No, just like deadly traps, and then
Do-
the
do-
cat just
do-
goes in,
do you
gets
have
everybody
deadly-
chasing it, and then we
Which
just
we haven't
mow them
done.
down as they come out.
Do we have deadly traps or stuff to make deadly traps?
Or we have rope and bows, and we can always have something that shoots off arrows.
There's Ropey and Bowie.
But I think someone should go check maybe if they're gonna eat them or something.
So maybe you go scout, we take
Yeah,
a
I
short
think
rest.
out of the group that's left, I'm probably the sneakiest. I do, however, take off the red, the bright red, and just put on my normal vestments, which I got with the
You
out.
use the bright red is still around me.
Yeah, no, but I still have the pants.
Ah, okay, fair enough. Half naked cat person.
yeah, no. Bright, bright white and red is probably not the sneakiest type of
Basic
dress.
colours to hide
Colours,
again.
yeah. Okay.
So the vestments are just like from the alkalite background or whatever. So that's just probably like brownish and normal clothes. And you guys probably set up traps here, alarm system, not traps.
I'm doing nothing because I can barely walk.
I'm sitting next to you.
Ada, you can probably set up the alarm system to ensure that nothing happens. And
So, so are you guys like? Are you guys? Nice. Are you guys making like?
You should not have this power.
Those got it going. Are you guys discussing this like openly? Are you what are you guys doing now exactly?
We're talking to each other now.
Like okay.
okay,
They're standing around me because.
okay, so after I've changed, I'm planning on sneaking in.
All right. So I assume you guys aren't making much noise outside here then. Eh?
No, it's a lot of.
Besides the fire. That
Besides the
just got started.
Alright.
Well, it goes our stealth. A little bit.
Alright, so Sus, what are your plans? What are you doing?
I basically want to know in how much trouble our employers are. Maybe find out how many there are inside.
Okay. So you wanna
Yeah, I wanna sneak in.
okay, roll stealth then.
Please don't roll with you big guys.
15.
Plus?
No, it's 12 plus 3 is 15.
Alright. And you are gonna cross over the river
yeah,
there.
I probably would try and get closest to the cave entrance as possible before crossing. Or water's probably loud. I don't know.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
hear the water making quite a decent amount of noise, especially as you approach the cave. It is making quite a bit of noise. So, where are you moving to at the moment? Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So you're going through the
Basically, I
water.
just want to peek inside.
Okay, I'm gonna make it that you have to use your movement, and then after your movement, you have to roll stealth again.
Okay.
So, So let's measure there. So you're going here. So you can easily make it there. All right, and then let me quickly reveal some area. You see over here a couple of goblins
Oh,
chinchilling. They haven't noticed you though. You're quite stealthy at the moment, and they just kind of, you being so close, you can hear them just talking and jabbering in goblin.
Could I see anything inside, or is that?
Oh yeah. Okay,
or
so you
what's
want to
the-
see inside? So inside, hang on. I just want to do freehand draw here. Sorry.
you need to get back and put the campfire up.
Who put the campfire up in the first
Don't look at me. For once, it's not me.
How far can you see in the dark?
60 feet.
60. All right.
if I remember correctly,
Yeah, just measure for me. Yeah, you can't see color. Okay, so you can see pretty much everything in there. Alright, let me reveal. Yeah. Yeah, that will go there like that. Just aim it a bit more to. Yeah. Okay, let me just go. Yeah.
Okay, so I don't see any people. I just see more streams and
Yeah, the path kind of continuing.
okay. Shitty shit.
Yeah.
Can the group still see me?
Yeah.
Okay, I signal to Doe because I know he danger, and I sort of point to just around the thicket.
Alright, so you're pointing that, showing Doge the sign for danger and showing that there's
Yeah.
something over here. Alright. Actually, Doge, roll a perception check to see if you can understand what Sus is trying to communicate to you.
Oh, boy. You look at one now.
So where the magic happens.
This is a 7.
7 total.
So he just
Yeah.
throws back a peace sign.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, so you don't quite understand what he's trying to tell you. It's a bit far for you to completely see. It's not 100% dark just yet, but you don't understand what he's trying to signal to you.
So you're like pickle there. You know, shouldn't
Well, I'll move in a bit closer then, because I can see he's trying to say something.
Alright, are you just walking in normally then, hey?
Slowly, because I can see he's not shouting.
Stealthily. Okay, roll stealth.
With disadvantage,
Yeah, with disadvantage.
because this is fun.
No. Yo.
You should tell more people signals.
Right? Exactly. Fix the rest.
Stealth is dexterity. Oh goodness, 3.
Yeah. Okay, at this point,
Was the
you
camera-
kind of like you
You
can yeah, you're trying to sneak, but your armor with the rain is like really squeaky. It's lost all its oil, and it makes a bit of noise, quite a bit of noise, and the goblins are immediately alerted, and
Do they see him or do they see us both?
they see you. They see you first, but they can peer through the thickets and see Doge and the rest of the party. So they've noticed all of you right now. Roll initiative.
See them, though.
Hey?
Can the people on the card see them?
Not 100%. They got the advantage. They're on a bit of a slope, and they closer into the brush. The brush is quite thick, so if you're further away, you can't see in. But because they're so close to the brush,
That's good.
yeah. So
So if I don't do anything, I'm still busy with my rest.
all right. So
Well, I think technically, if you fight for less than an hour, you still get your long rest, but I'm not sure.
That's 2 goblins.
no.
I took out,
If
like,
you're fighting, you don't
I
get
took
your long
out
rest.
3 of them, so I'm just gonna sit there going, I'm resting. Fuck off.
So yeah, there's 3.
There's
And I don't
2.
know. There's 3. It's 3 of them.
How many are there? There's a few.
And I don't know what they
I can't see the
for.
markings, yeah. Is it 3 goblins, 2 goblins, how many are there?
3.
3.
Three
Oh, there you are, I see him now.
Three
There you
three
go.
that we can see.
That's
Oh.
it, there they are. 1, 2,
I still
3.
don't know that. Oh, actually, goblins still. Which might be better that it stays
With
that way.
with me silently seeing signaling Doe to just danger and him making all the noise.
In the wolf.
I also just like yell out more of them.
We hear audible.
Yeah.
I got fuzzy forward.
All right. Who rolled 20 plus?
Am I gonna roll?
How
This
much?
guy, 21.
Yeah, roll initiative. Yeah,
Okay.
21.
That's very good.
No.
Well, I mean,
I
at this
don't feel
point,
lucky with dice.
Sus he's basically said danger
Oh,
out vocally. Sorry, 21. You said.
Hmm.
18 plus 3.
Okay, so anybody else above 20?
I got 20.
You got 20
Plus
plus your
your
dexterity. Did you roll a natural 20?
Yeah.
Okay, and your dexterity?
3. It's 23.
So okay.
Now the question is, do we do anything or do we recover?
That's the thing. I'm like, I only got 2 hit points. If I do anything, I'm like close to death.
23. Anybody between 15 and 20?
18.
18. Anybody between 10 and 15?
14.
14. What are you, Doge? Sorry?
14.
14 as well, okay. So Sus is 14 and Doge is 14. And then Adar?
9.
9. Alright.
That's the least
So
time
until this point,
that this was useful.
since the previous fight with the goblins, how long have we been?
It's been about 2 hours, 15 minutes. So the time now,
It's been 15 minutes for me.
yeah, it's been 15 minutes for you. Time now is about 4:15 in the afternoon.
Is it still raining?
Yeah, it's still raining, yeah.
Son of a bitch. We're almost in a cave. It's fine.
Very true.
Yeah.
I can heal you, but that's my last healing spell. So I want you to stay for when you are really in trouble.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I'll keep it for
Okay, yeah, but in any case, you will have your action to do so if you want to, if you choose to do so.
Yeah.
no.
Alright, so Beardrick, you're up first.
What can I do?
Okay, well you're on the cart here still.
Can I sit up?
Yeah, well you can move about.
Okay.
You can move about and
Twigs in your hair.
Okay.
Can he see them yet? Or
the thicket is a bit thick. They can see him, but he struggles to see them through the thicket.
Okay.
Because, like I said, they're close to the thicket, so they can actually see through the gaps. Because you're so far away, you can't quite see much happening between the gaps.
So I wouldn't even think about shooting something anyway, because I mean, if I can't see them,
You could try, and I'd let you roll with
you
disadvantage.
see, that's rather not. With the luck I've had,
Robin Hood.
with the luck I've had lately with dice, rather not. I don't know. I mean, can I move around?
Yeah.
Can I walk?
Yeah, you can move about.
Okay.
It's luckily a very, very enclosed space.
Yeah. So because I see where Doge is standing and where Sasson is, I kind of get stuck in the noise that's happening in the thicket. I kind of get suspicious of what might be happening. So I'll move towards Doge.
Alright. 30 feet, eh? Over here.
Yeah.
Okay, there. Alright. Okay. Alright, so you
Can I-
standing here.
Yeah.
You still don't see much just yet.
Like on the perception to try and see what's going on.
Yeah, it's going to take an action to do that. Yeah, you can roll an action if you want to. Yeah, roll perception, and then your next shot, if you want to, you can either move more or you can see where to shoot. Basically,
Okay. 19.
19. Yeah, you make out the three figures of the goblins standing quite close to each other in this small clearing.
Those never come to work.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's my turn now. Eh?
Yeah, that's your turn. Yeah,
Okay, finished.
and yeah. All right, Kelter.
Yeah, it's like it's I'm gonna chuck a firebolt at
Alright.
disadvantage.
Yeah,
I'm guessing.
disadvantage up.
Let's get that magical big dice of yours.
You can
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
see. You can kind of
Yeah,
see.
Dream is
Sus
real.
kind of pointing this way.
Okay, I'm pretty much gonna aim blindly to where he's pointing.
Yeah.
Just trusting him 100%. Going, okay, sweet, let's go. It's a 12 plus 5, so it's a 17 in the first roll. It's a nat 20 in the second roll. Shit!
Oh, 17.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a
You.
17.
What's the distance on that?
110 feet. 120 feet, sorry.
Yeah. So you managed to hit.
Which one were you pointing at?
I was just pointing that they're there, so it's
Yeah.
probably the
Yeah, let's
first
just
one.
strike that one.
The elder strike, the first
And
one next to
then
you.
it's shit, if only that wasn't a disadvantage, that nat 20 would have been good. And it's 7 damage. I don't add any intelligence to this, eh?
I'm not sure.
With the firebolt, I don't add something like intelligence to it. It's just a
I don't know your
1d10.
spell.
Yeah, it's just one hit, the target
I'll
takes
tell you now.
1d10 fire damage. Flammable objects hit by the spell ignites if it isn't being worn or carried. So do I put some bushes on fire or something?
No, you missed the bushes. It goes burns right through the bushes, but it's raining, so it doesn't catch a light. And you just hear this screech of pain. That and yeah, the goblin took a bit of damage there, but you can still hear him screaming with pain. He's not completely down or out yet.
Sweet.
Now no areas are looted.
Yeah.
All right, are you doing anything else? Are you moving anywhere?
I'm probably just gonna sit there on the horse.
Okay.
Just gonna chill.
All right. Halia, your turn.
There goes my rest.
So, can you run through those bushes or not?
You can, but you're going to take half movement.
So, based on the scream, I think you can recognize the goblin
Yes, if
scream.
you chuck the axe through the bushes until
I'm gonna
die.
There's a lot
Follow
of
the
arrows in
light.
that thing. Whoa.
So,
Just follow the light. Throw where the firebolt went.
so you want to go through here.
I'm thinking about it.
So
This direction.
15.
Chuck the axe
So-
with your eye, not your hand.
Take away
I'm
through.
there
Yes.
far at the back, so that's...
You could make it here. So it's 30 to about here.
Yeah, I can only go 25.
Oh, 25, yeah. So you'll make it about here, and then
Cool.
half movement through. So that's half of 25 is about 13.
Okay, no, it's fine. I'll just...
You can make it through and engage.
Yeah, but then I'll just be standing there.
Yeah.
No actions left.
Yeah.
Chuck an
Yeah,
axe,
it's,
chuck an axe,
you-
chuck an axe.
You will give me advantage since you're gonna take their attention.
Yeah, I think anyway there's no other choice because I've recognized Goblin. So I'll
Yeah.
need to run straight through
Chuck
dash
an
through.
Alright, so you just go run.
No,
You go
I'm not thinking
mad
really.
dwarf
Mad
rage.
dwarf running through, chainmail
And,
thinking all the way.
You engage this first goblin that was hit.
I'm just waiting for those spots to happen again. So I'm moving my head away from it.
smell something.
Be quiet, but.
Alright, so that ends your turn. You can't do much more than that. Alright, so as these goblins are a little bit surprised, they weren't expecting anyone. They are even more surprised with Halia bashing through the thicket of brush. This angry dwarf lady, they just see angry red dwarf.
Yeah, I still have Goblin guts on me, just
Yeah.
saying.
And this first goblin will turn towards you, and it pulls out its sword. And also has a shield. Okay, so this goblin turns towards you and decides it's going to slash at you with its sword.
Weak ass Goblin.
Yeah, 5 plus 4, 9. Yeah, so it slashes at you, but you're just so full of rage as you come through the bush. You like just roll around. You roll around the slash, and this. But yeah, this other goblin also turns towards you though, and he comes and flanks you on the other side. And he will roll with advantage. 14 plus 4, 18.
Yep, it's
Alright, so that hits. And it does... let's see here. 1d6. Alright. 5 plus 2, so you take 7 points of damage.
cool.
Ouch. They're being hit hard.
Oh wow, that does not look good.
Yeah, that's not bad.
And then...
Oh no.
Yeah, so this goblin gashes you quite hard across the shoulder, and you got quite a deep gash in your side there. And this goblin also comes for you now. Goblins don't have the best things for dwarves, and he also rolls with advantage.
I might die.
Okay. Maybe Ruddigan wasn't.
I don't have a choice. They're green.
Nat 20,
Oh no.
and if you can check if you
Oh boy.
No.
don't. All right, so that's 2d6s.
You must be slow.
3.
Yeah.
It's not too bad. That's 5 plus 2. That's 7.
Sleepy
7.
time.
I'm alive.
No, you're not. You got. Oh, you
No.
actually got
5
16
plus
life.
2. Yeah, I have 2 life left.
Nice.
Oh, do you have 2 life left? Okay.
Yeah,
It's
that goblin only, that dwarf only has 14. She has 16.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Let me just change this here.
I have 2 left. I'm alive.
Okay, cool.
But
That ends the.
I'm
very
basically
alive,
7
though.
bedroom now, so.
Yes.
And the pen I had, is that also just
Yeah.
disappeared? Oh, there it is. Alright,
Yeah, you can keep my business.
okay, that ends the goblin's turn.
Right, you know,
Next is
And now I'm alone in the bushes.
Sus.
I'm first gonna head to behind the one that was already damaged with the bow.
This one.
Red happening on the screen.
The one in the middle, yes.
You're gonna head behind him.
Yeah, the one was damaged with the fireball.
Yeah. That's
Smells good, and then it went over.
And as I'm running, I'm just gonna kick him with the knee to the back.
Alright, roll with advantage.
15 plus 3.
Yeah, that
I
hits.
think. Just get to my attacks. For some reason, I'm imagining 4 or 5, but I'm thinking 3.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, yeah, so it's a 20. So damage. Oh, yes. Yes, 7.
Nice.
Alright. So to make sure I got the right one here. Alright, so you manage to knee him in the spine, and you can hear breaking, but not it's like cracking, and this goblin screams out in pain, but it's still standing just, and but it is screaming in a lot of pain. It's really
okay, yeah, I'm gonna use my bonus action to attack him again then.
alright.
7,
Yeah, you hit.
3.
Yeah,
Where was all these?
Numbers, right?
7.
alright, describe how you take him down.
As I run up and kick him and I hear his back break, I also take his head and just pull it back and force it into him, and I just hear the goblin pop in half. And then I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to get behind the furthest goblin to give Halia a chance at advantage this round.
This one here?
Yeah,
Or, sorry, oh, fuck, this one.
yeah.
Everybody's so close.
The other one might get an attack of opportunity or not.
Yeah, you were here. No, you weren't.
Far enough.
No, you weren't in its, because it's over here.
Give me.
You were kind of behind it, so you weren't within its 5-foot range.
Yeah, so right behind that one.
Alright.
All the way to the end. Yes, that way. That.
Okay, cool. And that ends your turn, hey?
Yes.
Alright, Doge. What are you doing?
So there's two goblins there, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
that we can see.
Okay, so I will run out with my battle axe and shield, or just with my battle axe.
I think you can run across the water directly to it. With. I don't know if you have to go around.
And I'll take out this guy here.
Two-handed, eh? Alright, roll to hit.
It is an advantage, eh?
Yeah, with advantage, yeah.
$16.
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage. Two-handed. So I think that's 1d10 you said.
1d10 plus 3. 4 plus 3 is 7.
Alright, describe how you take down this this puny little orc in front of you.
Just one swipe from right to left. Poof, decapitated.
Nice, its head kind of goes flying off into the bushes, and its body falls down limp to the ground, and he's out for the count. Anything else you want to do?
That's
Alright, sweet. Ada.
I cannot see any of them from there, so I'll have to move. Can I move like over there?
Yeah, that's good.
Well, across the shoulder, crossbow bolt coming in hot. Using Doge as a stabilizer. Don't eat berries right now, okay?
Yeah, I think at the moment you're gonna struggle to hit him. Yeah.
Right behind Doge.
You hold Alt to move him into specific, like where you want him exactly.
Thank you. So I can only move up to there.
Yeah.
I think I will be able to.
No, Doge is in the way there.
Doge is in the way.
You'll have half cover, so you can try.
But if I fail, would I hit Doge?
No, not necessarily. No.
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
If you roll the 1, you would probably hit him. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Okay, that's a risk I'm willing to take.
Alright, so okay. Roll to hit then. With not disadvantage, just roll normal. 11. Yeah. What's your modifier? 0, I think. Hey.
For dexterity.
Yeah. Yeah. So no, you miss. You just shoot over Doja's shoulder and also over Hollyer's head. The bolt goes flying and off into the bushes. Yeah. Alright. That ends your turn, hey?
Yeah. My movement is finished.
Yeah. And your action. Alright, now we're back to Beedrick.
Okay. So from where I am, can I know obviously now where they are, but do I have a clear shot if I want to try and take one?
They'll also still have a bit of cover, so they'll have quarter cover, so you can go for a shot, but you might not
You
hit.
can move to there. You can move 9 feet from, so 7 feet from there.
So there. No,
Yeah.
I'm there.
You could engage actually, yeah. You could engage from where you are.
From where I am.
Yeah.
There's a one.
There's only one alive right now.
Yeah, there's only
Yes,
one alive
yeah.
now.
Maybe you should make sure we're not flanked from the actual gate, because these people are just the goblins hanging out outside.
So we'd rather watch that nobody's coming down.
Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
Because Halia still has her turn to finish the goblin.
That's true.
If it doesn't happen like last time.
Yes.
Fair enough,
I
yeah.
still have a
Okay,
merciful
well then,
fireball throw.
put me up there by the gate.
Alright.
Okay.
I can't. Super hard in point.
Okay, hang on.
You can make my
Barn flip.
Alright, so you're moving up here.
Yeah.
Alright.
Can I?
Is it a gate there? What is
No,
that?
Keaton or
Oh,
somebody.
okay.
drew
So
Okay.
yeah, was Keaton experimenting with what he can do?
that. Yeah.
So can I?
the plank cross over the water.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
From there, can I stealth in, or do I have to? Is that my turn now? Finished.
You still have movement, I think. Hang on, let
You
me.
want to start then or just want to check?
Well,
Yeah.
I checked this piece already, and there's nothing there.
Yeah, so yeah, you've moved. You've got another 15 feet left.
Yeah.
So where do you want to go?
Well, I'll go this 15 feet in.
Do you want to stealth, eh?
Well,
No,
this
the
area
2 HP
is,
euro.
is nothing. I mean, there's nothing in this area.
From what you can see at the moment, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't know. It kind of looks like there might be just
Branch off.
something here to the right and then
Okay.
top to the left, but I'm not sure.
How about I just go just in, basically standing at the brim of the cave entrance, and then do a perception check. And see
Yeah.
what I can see.
Hang on. Over here.
Oh, arrows.
Yeah. No.
Alright.
Pretty much there. Yeah. That's fine.
Okay. You move in there. Roll perception so long.
17 plus
Nice.
3.
Hey.
Hang on, let me just get the right tool.
Keaton is definitely enjoying roll 20, or what is this?
Yeah.
Roll 20.
I think I'm bringing beer next time.
Yeah,
So
we're all gonna sit here like,
Eventually we're just all gonna be from home.
right?
All right, so Bidget, you notice a wolf standing in the
Two wolves.
two wolves standing there. They haven't noticed you yet. They're kind of just milling about. You can see that they're tied up. They're chained up to the stalagmite at the back here.
Too hard isn't gonna do much.
Yeah, they're chained up to the stalagmite at the back. They're kind of like looking at one another and kind of just it almost looks like they're not necessarily talking, but just paying each other more attention than what's going on around them. Inside the cave, you can hear the water is quite loud in there. It's echoing off the walls and stuff. So it's very hard to actually perceive anything with your ears. Yeah. Alright, that ends your turn, hey?
Right.
Yeah, you don't want to do anything other than that, eh?
No, it's fine.
Don't do it.
Because once they're done, then we'll regroup and I'll tell them about.
Okay, Alright. Next is Kalta.
Time to shine.
So, with that nice little hole that was made by Halia through the bushes, they still get disadvantage on a fireball.
No, yeah, they'll give you a normal throw now, yeah.
Okay, so I'll chuck it at that beautiful little goblin over there.
Alright.
That's 18, 13
hits.
plus 5.
Roll damage.
So I'm getting decent rolls.
Yeah, luckily.
What can you do?
It's the intelligence.
Yo.
Yeah, so you smack this goblin with a fireball. You hear it screech in pain. This basically black and burnt goblinoid, its skin peeling off of it, but it's still standing there. It's what do you call it?
Eyebrows.
Eyelids. Eyelids basically burnt away.
Ugh.
Its eyes just open wide
Over
like
to,
this,
like,
And
frost
there's
balls
this-
from now on.
screaming, and and his mouth is curled up over its teeth, and it's just
Yeah.
really in a
That sounds fun.
very bad
That's
state.
Good day.
But
Oh.
I actually have a shitty story with regards to something.
Ah.
all right,
Alright.
hell yeah,
Well,
your
it's
turn.
apparently a very good explanation of
Yeah.
somebody burning.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was yeah, okay. I don't know.
Yeah,
Let's not do
but-
this now.
I'm
Let's do
gonna
this
do it
now.
now.
Just-
We'll get a beer
eyes,
sometime.
eyes popping and leaking and.
Okay, so how are you gonna hit it with an axe?
Great axe to the
My
goblin.
axe you a
To the-
question.
To the goblin from the top.
All right, from the top
Wait, how
down.
tall are goblins?
They vary in height. This
Are they shorter than dwarves?
yeah, they are, yeah.
Okay,
This
then
one,
from the top.
this.
Aiming to basically make 2 goblins out of 1.
All right, go for it. Roll to it.
Mitosis, bitch.
What is
Whoa.
No, you miss completely. You
Again?
seeing this goblin all
Oh, no.
blackened and burnt. You're also a little bit horrified by the scene in front of you, even though it is a goblin, and you kind of fright with that little fright. You miss him completely, and also the goblin's jumping about in pain.
Wait, no, but it's with this.
Oh, yeah, with advantage,
'cause
yeah,
I'm
sorry.
flying,
All right,
yeah.
again.
Good point,
Oh,
good point.
you rolled a
Good
one.
point.
Good point.
Come on.
No.
Oh, come on.
It's a 3. Natural 3. Yeah, still completely missed.
Can I still do bonus
Chewy.
action to
Chewy.
try and regain
Outside.
health?
Chewy, outside.
You
Chewy.
might get the short rest of the day, I say once per short rest.
Okay.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Shit.
Lucky you.
That is powerful as hell.
Now I'm gonna roll.
Those has he dramatically increased in
I
size?
regain 2 health because I rolled a 1.
Okay. Alright, so you're sitting on 4
Oh,
now.
that is some terrible
Yes.
rolling.
Alright.
Good job, Andy.
Is it +1 or is it plus your Constitution modifier?
There's +1.
This one.
Okay.
Alright, so you're on 6.
No, 4.
Sorry, 4, yeah. Sorry.
Fun.
Okay, that ends your turn. And do you want to move or anything?
No, the goblin's still there, so I'll
Yeah.
stay there.
Alright, so the goblin, in its shrieks of pain, and it's with its last little bit of strength, because it's facing you, Halia, and you're the nearest thing to it. It's just gonna go for you with its sword.
Misses like I did.
Give them that 20 coming up now.
5.
Yeah.
Oh.
This poor little goblin jumping around with pain can barely see. It's basically blinded, and it completely misses you.
Good.
Sus.
I'm just going to try and break its neck to end it.
Roll to hit with advantage.
To finish it.
Finish him.
7 plus 5 is 12.
No, you miss.
Gonna bonus action to try again.
Yeah.
14 plus 5
That
is
hits.
19.
Describe how you finish him. He's basically on his last legs. You don't even have to
So there's a fireball coming past Halia and just burning him alive. Halia is just like, I don't know, swaying her axe at him just crazily.
full of anger. Yeah.
Like, he's just full,
Frantic.
and he's just trying to find his sword, and I just walk up slowly behind him and just like,
You can smooth.
Finish it. Nice. And with that, that goblin is down and out for the count. Let's just quickly do a life check quickly so we know who's on what. Let's start with Beardrick. What are you on at the moment?
I'm at 2 now.
2. Alright. Where the hell are you? Sorry, let me just do that.
I'm just inside the cave.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Observing the wolves.
Okay, you're on 2. Can I do that? Yeah, there we go. You're on 2. Alright. Kalta, what are you on?
7.
7, cool.
Lost anything?
Nice. Halia?
4.
4. I think you're right. Sus?
I don't think I took any damage
Yeah,
now.
no.
So now
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Doge?
He's full.
7. If I didn't get anything from that journey to here. It wasn't short rest, right?
No.
It was a short rest, but you
No.
don't have any hit die because you're level 1.
Yeah,
It was
you.
already
Yeah. Yeah. So you.
okay.
So you're on
I'm
7. All right. Adar.
Still full health on 10.
Nice. On 10. You have 10 health.
Yes.
Is that your? Okay. Sorry, I've got you down as 8 here.
I think that was my starting quest.
Yeah. Okay. That's cool. All right. Sweet. So that will end that round of combat. I think we should end it there for tonight. Do you guys want to set up? I don't know if you want to set up camp or just continue.
Okay,
Our camp's already moved to inside.
Ah.
So I think it's a sign.
Nice.
Let me just regroup with them and tell them about the 2 wolves.
All right. So okay. Yeah, so everybody's coming together here on the other side.
Experience!
We will do experience next
Next time experience.
next week.
Remember, we have 3 goblins.
Yeah, no, you have more. You have 3 goblins. Yeah, we'll add it all together at the end of this this whole episode.
3 goblins and 1 goblin that could seriously take damage because he took a fireball and then 14 damage.
But he was basically dead. He was just standing like, just because it was you guys were so like up close to him and his adrenaline was just pumping so much.
No, I'm talking about the very first goblin because he was hit with a fireball.
Oh yeah.
And then I did full damage with 7 and only the second damage killed him.
Yeah, no, he was a tough one.
That bastard.
Yeah, so yeah, that will end tonight, I think. Anything that anybody wants to mention or say quickly? No? Alright, I don't know if anybody else has internet at their place and like we can change venues a bit perhaps and you don't have to smell our dogs farting the whole
Not
time.
yet, but I'll be more than happy to open doors for you guys. More than happy.
Yeah.
We're close by, have a big table, so but I'm fine with it.
It's only if you're happy with it. I mean, I was thinking we do two nights here and then 1 night elsewhere or something like that. Just to change it up a little bit, perhaps.
I can actually check my parents. My parents have a very nice upstairs area with a big table and everything. We can maybe do one there as well.
Yeah, I think it would be, and I'm also keen, perhaps in future, if you guys maybe on a weekend want to come on through and we go to Bloss they've got a massive round circle table with a projector and stuff,
Oh, nice.
which could be quite cool, I think. Just like a whole day kind of thing,
You can
perhaps.
even
Something like
like
that.
go
Oh,
to
that
the
sounds
shop.
That'll be cool, yeah.
Yeah, but we'll wait for like
So-
a lacquer event, like something cool to come up, and we'll
The
get to.
description you gave
But then
really
I call
reminded
Jason.
me of our shitty sitting I attended.
Dress up.
Really,
I
like
thought
so.
you
So I
were
got it, but I was
lost
just
in
thinking. I mean, I've
This
read a
was
lot
bad
of
one,
books.
Yeah. This was an attempt at suicide, and the car guy lit himself on fire.
Oh,
Ah.
how?
We went
Wow.
to put it out. I was charged to go inside and check that everything was pretty much extinguished.
Lit himself on fire in a
In the
car.
car, yeah, doesn't salt and fuel, no. And
Ew.
basically, I'm by the driver's side. There's a
How much would you hate just? No, no.
here's the
tell
catch.
story. Tell
Here's
story.
the
No.
catch part. As I peep through, I hear these words. I'm cold. The guy was still alive, sitting in a chair, charred black.
And he says
Yeah.
on the
And
call,
he's like, I'm cold. Yeah.
and I'm guessing he died
So
shortly
I had a
after.
paramedic just outside the car next to me, and I just grabbed him. I'm like, fuck, this guy's still alive. So we get all our tools out, we extricate him, we package him nicely. But as he climbs into the ambulance, flatline dead.
Fuck.
He
Yeah.
burned himself to a crisp, and then his final words were,
Well,
"I'm
I'm
cold."
Why the hell did he
But 5th-degree burn wounds, remember,
Ah.
always
He
recommend
poured
if you
gasoline
nothing
on
else.
himself.
So
Yeah, and we call that
Yeah.
hot and cold difficulty by
Exactly.
determine which is
Ah.
which is which actually, yeah.
Nah, nah, nah.
Yeah.
So
And
when you were
so
like,
that's
when you're like
fun.
saying like
That's
eyelids and
terrible.
this and that, like,
Shit,
oh, yeah, I
man.
know that, I've seen
I,
that.
I
Why
don't know.
would
Like,
that be your way to
yeah.
suicide?
Well, I mean,
That
look, the
sounds
guys
like the
also
worst
tried suicide
thing.
with that, lots of the God knows, one of them got carbon monoxide poisoning.
Oh yeah.
They changed their minds last minute. I mean, when we open those doors, 9 out of 10 times you see scratch marks by the handles because they're trying to reach and
To
open
get
the door
out.
again to get out. But
Well,
it
they get
separates
too weak
your
and everything,
finances,
yeah.
so you pretty much paralyzed.
Yeah, you
That
can't do
sounds
anything.
like
Yeah.
a much nicer way to die than
Yeah,
setting yourself on
I-
fire.
I mean, carbon monoxide poisoning. I think you pretty much just like slip
You-
away off
Probably
yeah,
like
yeah.
anesthetic.
Slowly pass out, yeah, basically.
But no.
Really was
Just
worse.
going inside the
Oh,
car with gasoline
brilliant,
and then lighting.
Plus the CBD.
That's
Yeah, death by burning all by
yeah, no,
drowning
that's
is
that's
like-
mental. Like I have respect for that guy now a little. At least for his craziness.
also fear.
That's mental.
But now that
Eh?
When was
Ah,
that?
a couple of videos back.
Jeez, man.
Ah.
Um,
Yeah, on that
yeah.
funny note,
Also, just quickly,
I mean, I've been in it for 12
perhaps
years now,
I was
so
thinking, like I don't mind doing it on Tuesday, but I know like everybody's quite tired and stuff by the end. So if we are open on a weekend, perhaps we just say every week, free Saturday, and if we're all free on
Yeah.
a Saturday, then we can meet, and then we can do it on a Saturday as well.
Yeah.
I know we're generally mostly busy and stuff, but I'm just saying. I mean, I'm more than happy to do it on a Tuesday, but it is start of the week. I mean, I even noticed last week and stuff. It's late nights. I don't mind. I'm just saying we can be flexible. Is all I'm
But
saying.
if we go to Bloss, I'm gonna force you guys to dress up like your characters.
Yeah, that's a cool idea. Yeah.
that is a very bad idea for
That's
me.
awesome.
I'm just not going to bath for a week.
Yeah.
You have to dress up like something.
Yeah. I'll dress up like
You
some.
don't need to dress up like one of the monsters.
He needs to
Yeah,
get
that's a
a
good
robe.
idea.
Since you play the monsters, it's
Yeah.
fair.
or the what's the DM hood?
The robe hoodie thing.
The
Or the hag.
Like the maybe like a
Hag
Matrix,
or DM
like
robe. I
Mr.
mean,
Dr.
don't you wanna see
Smith.
a hag?
or hag.
We all
Cheers,
want to
guys.
see a hag.
yes, yes.
Alright, Keith, Avram, thanks for joining.
It's a pleasure. It was fun.
Absolutely.
Good night, everyone. Have
Yeah.
a good week.
Same to you.
Yeah, same guys.
We all go sleep
Be
right now.
be safe, and we'll chat soon. Cheers.
I